Welcome everyone to the first week of the playoffs for the Arena Clash Tekken 7 tournament. I'm Eternal Dragon.
And I'm Dante.
Excellent. So, we've made it. Playoffs, first week of the playoffs. The teams have been battling out for 5 weeks of explosive Tekken. This has been one of the best ones for Tekken. You would say that the skill level has increased a great deal compared to the previous seasons.
Everyone always gets better around the country, like year by year. The level of Tekken, I think all over the world has just gone up as it's getting more popular, as more people are getting more interested in the game, more people are getting more motivated to get that higher skill level, and it is showing in the Arena Clash.
Yes, I agree. You know, some of the mid teams that were not so great have definitely shown their skill. But anyway, today is the first week of the playoffs, so we have a interesting match there because there's some little story here. So we have the stream match is the York Vikings versus the Glasgow Claymores. So we have previous runner-up, second place team, Vikings, strong team. They were always making to the finals and always coming up short against London. They were the arguably, you know, without a doubt, the second best team.
Yeah.
So now we have Claymores, right? So if they can take them out now, they can say we've beaten a former finalist.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they can carry that forward and that momentum to potentially facing the winner out of the Armada and Ram. So they can establish their name as a strong team, or the York Vikings can go, look, we're not out of it yet, we're still strong.
Yeah, we're there.
So we'll see what happens today.
Interesting one, isn't it?
And there you have it. We have York Vikings versus Clyde Claymores. So we've got Blue Fist, Buff Last, Tech Support, and Sunny Boy versus Weezers, Divine Trick, Saiyajin, and Pentapiece. So I believe the rosters for today, that's the full teams, but I believe today the rosters Blue Fist, Buff Last, and Tech Support versus Weezers, Divine Tricks, and Saiyajin. Pentapiece and Sunny Boy are sitting it out for this week. So interesting matchups.
Definitely Blue Fist, Divine Trick, Saiyajin, Bufflars. I'm not really too familiar with Tech Support and Weezers, but that's the interesting part about it as well, is that these guys are going to show that they deserve to be in that spot as well. So this is going to be a very interesting match. There's going to be a lot of gimmicks, a lot of count hits, and you know, people are going to get boss up. So let's go.
I like he's a lot of gimmicks straight off the bat. So I like the fact, like I said, the other two members, not to say they're not as skilled, but they're just a bit more unknown. So then it adds another factor. Okay, no one really knows much about these players, but the other players have entered tournaments, have been in Arena Clash before, so there's a lot more information out on there. So if these other players who aren't as well known by name can steal some wins, can pick up some wins, there's definitely a chance for them to put their name on the map. We've seen other players who are completely unknown come into Arena Clash and within one match, their first match on stream, make a name for themselves, and then before you know it, they're fully engrossed in the scene. So that could happen today. Interesting. I have been waiting so long for these playoffs, because the playoffs now, this is the best of UK Tekken.
This way it gets juicy, isn't it?
Exactly, it really does. And especially once we have this week done and we start to filter in who is going to be into the semi-finals. You can make predictions because of how the bracket's going, but there's always an opportunity for an upset to be in there.
But remember as well, the format's different this time. If it goes 1-1, it's that crazy final match. So I reckon that can change how, you know, people might predict who's going to win this time. It's completely different to last season.
That's very true. So you could have a team that gets completely destroyed in the first one. The second one, they come back and they claw it back, and then it's final game.
Final game, just one, literally first two. That's it.
I like
I like it. I love it. It makes it so interesting. So yeah.
Yes, I can't wait to see. Hopefully by the end of today, we would see some great matches. I've really been impressed with both teams, and I like Glasgow have been slowly improving. They were always a good team anyway. I just think that this might be the week where they pick up the win and start to get to those higher levels there. I think this could be that week for them. However, the York team have been in this position before. They've been to the finals multiple times as well, so their team is used to this kind of feeling. And even when people didn't think, oh, they're not going to make it far, they actually did.
All right.
So we'll see what happens this week.
Well, I know definitely Saiyajin and Divine Tricks, them two definitely, they do like to compete in tournaments, like, you know, around the UK and things like that. So I know they're always looking to improve, but I also know that Blue Fist, he definitely is looking to set levels and get better as well. So let's go into this one. We got Weezers versus Blue Fist. Nice low parry straight away.
Oh, so we've got a last player. So, interesting.
I don't know where Blue Fist got that read from, but he's getting the pressure on.
Oh no!
Wow, Harada straight away. Oh, frame back. Oh, he went for that uppercut there is -10 from Steve. So not very punishable, and not a lot of people punish it. I'll tell you that.
Good throw break there. Oh,
and that is a very common setup with Steve players, where they'll do quarter circle forward 1 at the wall on block, and then just do the weave into the 2 wall splat, and it catches everyone.
Nice.
So if you are against a Steve player in tournament, expect those kind of tricks there. Oh.
So we had first round goes to Weezers. Nice work.
Oh, the running
Superman punch.
Steve's running to very kind of underrated move, not really used a lot. Oh,
you see, they're just kind of a bit tentative.
Nice.
Yeah, nice whilst done a punch. Oh, second hit, delayed it a little bit.
That delay, you've always got to be ready for that delay second hit.
Yeah.
Because if you get counter hit by it as well, he's gonna put you in a bad position, head towards.
I like how they're playing. We can see the level already. He lost the first match. Bluefist has been very calm, collected. Oh, okay. Just as I say that, and I curse him.
But that combo there, sometimes it actually isn't worth doing it because there's an easy combo that does the exact same damage. But I just think the wall carries a little bit less. That's the only thing you sacrifice. So sometimes it's better to just go for the easy. Oh, he grabs him out of that, knowing that it's fake pressure there.
Counter hit, low kick from Steve, and this should take it. Bap.
Oh, uppercut. All right. 2-1, Bluefist. Oh, he crushes it. And this is the thing about Lars. People say, oh, why would you play Lars? That is exactly the reason why you play Lars, is to crush things, crush jabs, crush mids, and just get big damage from it.
Wow, just goes big on the low there.
He just waited for his turn, and he was just like, all right, take out your legs. See you later.
Wow, look at that. 2-2 now. Good back and forth match there.
Oh, he gets the down 4-2. But the thing is, with Steve's down 4-2 counter hit, you have to commit to the duck 1 to get the combo. But you have to duck cancel it to make it safe. So it's kind of like a guess sometimes whether you get the counter hit or not. Like, you have to have that feel, you know what I mean? Like, did I get the counter hit? Oh, but this might close it out.
Good sidestep there to realign.
Unless there's a big comeback going to happen.
Oh, no, that is got to be...
He must have thought that he was going to do a get-up kick and then just rage out.
I have to say, that's got to be...
That was a big bet, though.
Yeah, input error, because even if he hit him, he spent the rage and he's got such a big life deficit to come back from. So that has got to be an input error there. Unfortunate, because we had a nice back and forth match there. You saw he lost the first match. Okay, Bluefist kept it calm. There wasn't no big crazy moves there. It was fundamentals with good spacing there, and you know that is what you're going to see the improvement of the previous week, the level in Tekken. So good first match to start off the
final round. Final round. It was close. I don't think there's any reason to switch characters. So hopefully we see the same matchup again and see any adjustments are going to be made.
I agree.
I think that right there was a bit of, you know, tournament nerves from Weezers or whatnot. Like, you know, just a little bit uncomfortable in the pressure situation.
Yeah.
Got misinput or just a bad decision to make. And it lost in the match, but you know, next match you could keep it together. I do think Lars does have some very decent tools versus Steve, but I think he needs to try and avoid that down 4-2 count hit. If you notice that match, that down 4-2 count hit
fishing
was,
for it.
It gives Steve like such a big combo on counter hit, and it can shut down a lot of his like crush options. But the thing is, if you block Steve's down 4-2 counter hit, it is your turn. You have up to 16 frames to interrupt him if he tries to press anything afterwards. And if he duck cancels and does nothing, he's in your face in like -9 or something like that. So like it's literally your turn. Like he's in a coin flip situation. So say if he does down 4-2 count hit into duck cancel, the last player could do, you know, hell sweep, or he could just do you know, counter hit or whatever. I think he's going to press a button, or you know, things like that. Just mix him up in it. So
showing that he has to start disrespecting the setup. So you block it rather than standing still. You have to try and do something to challenge it, or he's going to keep doing it.
Well, afterwards, yeah, because it's not a favourable position for Steve after you block the down 4-2 counter hit.
Good art blast there from Weezers. Nice low. Oh, I like it.
Oh, he blocks it.
Yeah, he had good backdashes getting away, but he went for a big low there.
Oh, he gives him a grab though.
Changes position.
That's really good for Weezers. I don't know why he would.
He keeps doing that. Orbital.
I think he just thought he was going to go for a get-up kick, but Bluefist isn't biting on it. Oh, he took out his legs. One more mid.
Oh!
Well played by Weezers.
Yeah,
right there, actually.
Down forward 1 into down forward 1. Nice, just safe play there.
Up forward 3 tracks him. Nice.
Boy.
Big damage from
Look at that, 50% from that.
You've seen that combo since T6. You know how much damage it does. Oh, straight into the hell sweep. Weezers making some big adjustments right now.
Yeah, quick 2-0 now from Weezers. It's all up to Bluefist now.
Oh, see, lucky. If Bluefist went for the flicker jab right there, he would have got launched for that. But luckily, Weezers. Well, luckily Bluefist didn't go for it. Oh, nice whip punish there by Bluefist. Bluefist is like, all right, I'm gonna chill out just a little bit. You're gonna whiff something eventually.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing.
Then I'll find my counter hit. But yeah, Weezer's just, he knows the high crush options for Steve, and he looks like he's getting really comfortable in the matchup, and that might be dead. Oh no!
Oh,
no,
pixel
no, no.
left.
Oh, race driver, new toe kick.
So we have the same scenario. Knocked down on the floor. He uses the rage drive. He uses the rage art, and no dice. They both die for it.
Yeah. It's good to be patient in those kind of situations, because sometimes it's just not worth. Like get up kicks and stuff like that are so risky. Like it's like say if he did go for the get up kick, then he would have got rage drive, would have got launch, whatever. Say the last match, if Blue Fist went for the get up kick, he would have got rage arted. Like there's so many different setups, especially with high level players, that will kill you for doing get up kicks and whatnot. Both get up kicks. So you really have to pick your, pick your timing
for doing that.
For doing it like really smart. Like
they both bet big hard reads, which you can see the sign of different players where, all right, he's going to do a get up low, so I'm going to try something to punish it hard, which will deter him to do it. It didn't work out there. I think they do a bit hasty there, and it was unfortunate because Bluefist up until that point was playing very solid, and then he just got too aggressive at that stage. Maybe he was trying to catch something. Maybe he thought, right, he's going to do something crazy, and then this rage drive will get me back in the game. But who knows? But what a swing the other way in the momentum there.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. I did think that Lars does have some very decent tools in the Steve matchup, and Weezer's. It's like he knew that, and that down 4-2-1 that goes under jabs, it goes under a lot of highs, and then like every time he saw like rather back one or some jab string, he'll just go straight under it, down 4-2-1. It might not be as good as Lars's move from previous Tekken's tag 2 where he had the counter hit launch, but it does crush highs, and then it is safe on block unless you duck it, I think, if I recall right.
That's the second hit. I believe if that move you're talking about, the second hit is a high. And when you talk,
is it safe on block though? The high?
I don't know.
I think it's safe on block. I got, yeah. So
I think he has to sort of all try to come down with the orbitals as well at random and things like that, because I think that will.
That's
hurt
a setup
him.
though. You see, down forward 1 into down back 4. He's expecting him to respond with the down forward 1 on block into jabs, and then the down back 4 will counter hit him.
Yeah.
But oh, nice block on that. But it would be nice to see some launch punishes on these lows from Blue Fist. But nevertheless, he's going in right now.
That's what we saw about the get up low.
He nearly got killed for it as well, but it was just a tiny little bit.
It's those panic situations you think, I'll get up low, but it's not worth the damage of what you're going to get off that. Maybe you could fish for a counter hit.
In that position, Weezer's, he kind of had to take a risk because he was so low on health. So taking a risk then wasn't really that bad. But you know when you're ahead and you just do a get-up kick for no reason, sometimes it's like, why? Oh, but Blue Fist, he's not happy about that last match.
I like with that space in my Weezers, he was backing up, just went in for the throw.
Ooh, the down 4-2-1, decent tracking on it.
Nice work, 1-1. Oh, just starts off straight away. Spikes him down.
He's got a lot of range, man.
Nice duck on the throw, but no punish, and he gets it with the orbital.
Lars isn't as bad as people make him out to be. I promise you. I promise you he's not as bad.
I think a lot of them, though, is compared to what he used to be.
Can't hit launch.
Just like that. Clyde Claymores 1 round from taking the first set.
Ooh.
Stomp. Yeah, goes into the low. Nice.
He's just guessing right on all these stance mix-ups right now. And he's keeping him out with those high crushes. He's letting Blue Fist know, like, there we go. He's just letting Blue Fist know, like, if you want to come in with some highs or something, I've got this high crush waiting here. And then
and he ends it with a perfect as well.
Weezer, so good in the Steve matchup right there. What an adjustment he made to Blue Fist. And I feel like Blue Fist, he noticed that Weezer's was trying to, like, keep him out with these high crush tools and things like that, and I think it kind of like made Blue Fist like not confident in his offense, because he's like, okay, I
don't want to press something in case he ducks under it.
I can't approach him with back 1, which is arguably my best move. I can't approach him with 1-2-1, which is arguably one of his best moves. I've got down forward 2, but if he blocks it and then I'm in his face, and he's just going to start doing more mix-ups on me. And then, you know, Steve's lows aren't that scary unless he's point blank range 0 and he's got down back 3-2. So it's just one of those, man. I feel like if he was just a little bit more patient and just he had to. There's two ways to play Steve. You can rather play rush down Steve, where you're just pressing buttons in their face all day and you're just trying to pressure them, or you can actually play the I'm gonna back off and wait for you to make all these mistakes, kind of Steve. And I'm gonna Sonic
for a bit, but he got just unlucky in those moments, and then we saw
he got a little bit impatient.
And then you saw it started to. Okay, I'm getting a bit frustrated now. So then that fundamental play and that patient play started to kind of get whittled away.
Yeah, I feel like he would have benefited a lot from like just backing up and being like, oh, he wants to do all these high crush moves without me even pressing anything. Let me just whiff punish him, and then once he's whiff punished him, then he can get in and then start his offense, rather than having to approach him on the neutral and getting clipped by random kind of like launchers to keep him out. So, but very well played to Weezers. He made some really good adjustments there. Unlucky to Blue Fist, and that starts off.
Yeah, but we just talked about players with a known name. We weren't even familiar with Weezers, and he beat the most known player and the strongest player on the team. So that already sets the tone for how this could go. If we just saw that match, you know, first match. Nerves, jitters, you know, they're going to play each other again, so we'll see what happens after.
Remember though, this is only the first round robin.
Yeah.
So the second round robin could be something different. They could make adjustments, and if they somehow close out that one, or whatever, if it goes 1-1, then it's literally a first to two. Like, that's why it's so much more entertaining than, in my opinion, than it was before, where if you can clearly see like a team is just dominating, you know that, you know, in the next one they might dominate that, or, you know, it might go 1-1, but then if it goes 1-1, you kind of got an idea who's going to win the next one, and it's so long. You know what I mean?
Into a sudden death. It's you know,
anything can happen.
Exactly,
it's like
and it's not a sudden death as in first to one. You still have an opportunity. So if you can't win there, you can say on that day, on that moment, that player and that team was the better team.
It's so interesting though as well, because whoever goes into that first to two, they're going to use all that information they gathered from those first two round robins to use in that next match. So it's like a really good. It's like, you know, when you play someone that you know, right, and you know like their tendencies and things like that, you get a little bit of that in the first to two set, because he's like, I know what you do, you know what I do now, and then now we're going to play this crucial set and we're going to work around what your tendencies are. That's what makes it interesting for me, definitely.
Yeah, no, I agree, definitely. So let's get into the second match.
Marduk!
Buffalo Marduk.
Oh yeah. Boom!
I shouldn't be surprised that Buff Lars, the character specialist, using it, but we'll see how good he is with Marduk.
Oh, that combo doesn't work against Ling, down for 3-1. You have to use just a single jab into ground throw or ground hit. Oh, but Buff Lars is just spacing out. Oh,
he's trying to tackle.
The human projectile, bro. Don't try that.
Oh, nice break on the ground and pound. Does it again.
Do you know about the quote unquote nerf with Marduk?
No.
Well, it's called a bug, but it's technically a nerf. What it is basically, if Marduk does the tackle, right, if he does the 1 or the 2 option, you can break both of them with 1 now. But if he does, you know, the fake out, wow, Buff Lars.
Let's look at this match though. Yeah, this is going to be difficult for both players in a way. Oh, back turn rage.
But if Marduk does the fake out, right?
Yeah.
It's the same situation as before, but if Marduk does the fake out version, he can't do the max damage version where he breaks your leg or breaks your the back of your head, well, your neck kind of. So it's like, it's a nerf basically. He can't do the max damage version with the actual mix up, basically.
Right, interesting. That's good to know. We'll see. Oh, in the back.
Ooh, divine tricks though.
It's interesting. Usually you're seeing Ling players abusing the whole matchup. Oh, no one else has to play against Ling, but it's going the other way now with Marduk in this situation.
The thing is, Marduk is, in my opinion, pretty good against Ling. I think big characters kind of do pretty well against Ling, and I think they do pretty good against Akuma as well. Like, they've just got so many. You see that down forward one, right? That hits so low to the floor. She's not going to AOP that.
Just dashes on the ground.
Yeah,
look at that. Stomps on
it. You know what I mean,
well.
bro? He's like, what are you trying it with the big MMA fighter, man? You're a little girl, man. You're a little
ground
girl,
and pound, man. Bap, bap, bap.
Unfair, bro. You get me? That match would never happen in real life, bro. It would never happen in real life.
It's just ground and pound.
Don't want none of the Marduk, bro.
I'm glad we've got a Marduk because just the character's just so cool. I never used to really like him before. As in, I didn't dislike him, but he was just there.
I love Marduk. You know why? Yeah, because everyone's playing.
You like big body characters.
Yeah, but everyone plays these cheap characters. But they don't. They're not bad man cheap characters. They're just cheap characters. Like, oh, I'm gonna play Devil Jin. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play Akuma. I'm gonna play Lucky Club. I'm gonna play. But Marduk actually looks like he will smash your face in, bro. Like, he's on stuff, man. He's a bad man cheap character, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It's all the aesthetic. It's like, you might be cheap in whatever way, but the tackle with this, the ground and pound, break your neck, just chucks you into the ground.
Slams you off the floor, bro. You know what that reminds me of? You know when he gets just the 2 ground throw? You remember Hulk from Avengers? And he grabs the geezer. Like, yo, they should give Marduk a move like that. Like, a throw that was... That would be sick, man. But yeah.
Okay, right. So we're just fanboying about Marduk, but Divine Tricks. Now, like I said, interesting. Usually, the Ling player is in the other position where, oh no, I'm playing against Ling. I don't know what to do. I need to find out how I play. Now, it's kind of reversed because Marduk hasn't been out for a long time. Certain people still have difficulty playing with him. Maybe there's not, I don't want to say too many because a lot of people are using them, but still in a tournament setting playing against Marduk, I wouldn't say he's going to be as comfortable as, you know, playing a regular
the thing is,
so it can go either way with him playing Ling and him playing Marduk.
The thing is, though, I think Marduk's been out long enough now for people to know kind of what is about.
The main stuff, yeah.
And to be honest, what Buff Lars was doing there, he wasn't doing the cheap Marduk. There's some cheap setups with Marduk that... If Divine Tricks like didn't know it, he's just gonna get blown up by it. But he wasn't even doing that. He was kind of like just spacing out, hitting him out of AOP, just getting his combos.
When he went into the California roll, just like
couple tackles. So he kind of like, I don't think that match right there was down to unfamiliarity. I think it was kind of like Buff Lars like knowing what Divine Tricks is going to do, and then kind of carry. Oh, we got a switch from Divine Tricks. Oh, slam straight off the floor straight away. But yeah, one thing against Marduk as well, you need to be on point with your throw breaks. You can't go against a Marduk in tournament and not be thinking, if he throws me, I'll go break
have it ready.
Because you're eating half health off that 4-forward 1+2.
Yeah.
And then he's got command throws where if he throws you, you're in a 50-50 situation. He rather gets a ground throw if you stay on the floor, or if you get up, you get a down forward one.
100%.
So you've just got to be on it. But Divine Tricks coming back with a poke.
Yeah, going in with the pressure. Nice backstep and then cartwheel.
And that's been the classic, I'm going to hit you for moving launcher.
Oh, just back there, shot that throw.
Oh, nice. That wasn't a punish. That was just random and it worked. Oh, nice punish there by Divine Tricks.
Lots of the downfall. Oh, just clipped him as well.
Clips you, man. Buff Lars right now, he needs to be more patient in the neutral against Lily because she's got so many long range moves. Ground throw. Why would you not?
Yeah, he's setting up a throw.
See, this is gonna be your downfall against Marduk if you don't break those throws. Look at look at the damage.
Man.
Look at the damage just because you didn't break one throw. Rage drive coming.
Good pressure there.
Oh, Rage crushed you! Yeah, that's a dead Lily, unfortunately, for you waifu warriors. Boom! Get out of here.
Oh gosh.
Waifu warriors are crying in the background. Oh no!
Buff Lars 1 round from taking it for the York team.
Oh, full crouch down. That low is so risky though. If he gets that block, that is a big launch. Oh! Missed that whiff punish there. Buff Lars looking way more comfortable with Marduk than he did last time. I reckon he should go back to those throws, man. He should just get his turn back. And
I like the patience there. He was waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
Goes in. Okay, just backs away this time.
The human projectile. Oh, run the armor move. He doesn't know the Oki off it. He gets really good Oki off that. Oh, into the low. Guess wrong. Dish. MMA, UFC.
Oh, knee bar.
You know what I'm saying? Daniel Cormier and all that. You know what I'm saying? Smacked her in the floor, man.
So there you have it, Buff Lars. You can see now that this is going to be a problem for the Claymores from what we see there.
Yeah.
You know, as you said, he's been out long enough for people to know and people to see. You see in all the Twitter videos, well, he's done half a bar. But when you actually play against one in a tournament, you know, are you going to be able to put that all into practice? Because we saw he was trying to fight back, but no matter what,
he weren't breaking the throws.
Yeah, and he was getting hit by. He only got counter hit as well. He was getting a lot of damage coming off from these key members of Buff Lars was backing away. He was getting chipped away a little bit, but Buff Lars would come with a big move, a throw. Then that was it.
He got in my opinion, Divine Tricks got lucky that he wasn't against a Marduk that knew
a proper Marduk main, because we know that Buff Lars uses a lot of characters.
Yeah. Like if he knew the Oki off certain situations, that could have been so much worse. Like off the armor move, off like there was just more situations that he could have done more with, and I think that literally that match came down to the throws weren't getting broken. He was getting spaced out a little bit, and he was getting mixed up with like the dive and things like that, because he dived into him, and then like if the dive hits, it's a 50-50 for Marduk, so he can go for the mid where he just comes up and headbutts you, or he can go for the low. And unfortunately, in the final round, he thought he was going to go for the mid, because most Marduks will always go for that mid after the thingy, because you know most people just duck, and then he risked it
after that jumping tackle. You mean?
Yeah.
I usually just try up back jump, because I don't want to get hit by that low. And if he floats me, then fair enough. But you got to make a read.
I don't think you can actually jump out of the low though. I think if you do the up back jump, it only reduces the damage on the mid. But if he went for the low,
I've avoided it, but I can't remember if I blocked it. I can't remember if I blocked it or not.
The only character that can actually jump out of that mix up is Akuma. Like he can literally, in fact, I think Geese might be able to. I don't know how fast.
I've jumped over it. Yeah.
I know Akuma can do it, where he literally can jump the low and the mid.
I've jumped out of the low, not the mid, not jump over the mid, but if they do the low, it's like I'm gonna commit. I'm picking this. You're gonna go low, so I'm gonna jump over it. Whether it's
but if you think he's gonna go for the low though, you should just block it, because you get the launch there. But if you think he's gonna go for the mid, you can actually sidestep the mid left, so you can launch him for both options if you know that. But if you don't know that, but the thing is, you can kind of like minimize the risk by doing the jump, but you know, it's up to you, isn't it?
Either way, you got to make the read on what you're going to do. If you stay standing, he's going to take your legs out. If you jump, there's times
the mix-up is, though, if you do try to sidestep left and he does the low, you're going to get tracked by the low. That low actually does
you can see his arms just like
swipes your legs out, bro. You know what I mean? He's a pretty mix-up heavy character, to say the least, so you have to be ready for those mix-up situations. And if you do guess wrong in those situations, especially in tournament setting, it can be kind of tilting sometimes.
We can see that now they're gonna have to contend with, okay, so this we have to contend with a Marduk here, so it's about how well they can deal with it, because they're gonna lose some matches, and matches will get stolen if they don't know how to deal with the Marduk. And like I said, usually that happens when we see other characters, like we saw previous weeks. We was talking about Lily and Ling, and that can be you on the other side. But now it's kind of switched the other way. So
it's one of them.
We'll see.
I think he played pretty well with Marduk, though. To be honest,
do you think they're actually going to be able to go, all right, we see what kind of Marduk player you are?
It's early on.
Turn it around.
It's early on. It's like everyone who's already won a match can end up losing later on with some download. You know what I mean? So remember, it's only first to 2 sets as well. First to 2 set is so short. Like the people have death matches that last like hours, like 3 hours and stuff. First to 2 is literally just.
But this is a round robin, so you've got all the opportunity to get all that information. So yeah, tech support versus Saiyajin.
I like the movement straight away from tech support. But Saiyajin straight for the Elisa coin flip. Oh, down back 3 count hit. I like what I'm seeing from these new players. Yeah,
tech support from previous season definitely has got better. Nice punish there as well. Oh,
he didn't just go for the full combo. He just went.
Oh no, that is.
If he went for the optimal sweep combo there, he could have killed Saiyajin more or less. Wow, just whiffing all over. It seems like
he's just occupying that space, throwing out some buttons.
Coin flip. Oh, knew it. Oh, Wow, he went for the hop kick, but it just missed. He's just getting coin flipped all over the place by Saijin right now. Wow.
Just rocket punch. Yeah. 2 quick rounds from Saijin, and it started out quite well for tech support.
Magic 4. Oh, he messed up the combo. I think he's got a bit of tournament nerves right here because you can tell he like kind of knows the combos, but he's just like dropping them.
Nice block.
Oh, no punish on that. He went for back 1. Don't know why. Maybe he was trying to do while standing 1.
Good break. But he's back against
big boot. Oh, stab down back 3. Oh, chainsaw in the legs.
Whoa.
If you don't know what to do. Oh. Wow.
Good slice there, rage up. He's got...
Dead?
Yeah, I'm thinking. He doesn't have that much life left.
He's rather dead.
Oh, he's going all fuzzy because of the robot. Oh
wow,
my god.
That's dead. What?
I didn't see that before.
Imagine if he... have you seen it? Yeah, it happens against Jack as well. I wonder if it does that with Negan's one.
That's a good point. I actually never seen that. Never seen Miguel's. Oh!
Oh, wow! Wow! Oh, big damage!
Oh, no!
One more hit.
Oh,
wow.
down tech support.
Round.
I gotta say, tech support is impressing me.
It back.
He is so much better than from the previous seasons as well.
He can. He might have Saijin on a little bit of tilt after like the way he lost that, but the chainsaws are out. He knows that he doesn't know what to do with it, and there you go. Wow!
Oh. The ball beside. Oh, he's still.
If he makes his comeback.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, he could have made that comeback. He could have made that comeback. He had the momentum, everything. he launched the slide, and that was a big mistake.
Like,
if he did an optimal combo into Rage Art, it could have been that. It could have been that, and he dropped the combo. The combo drops in that was so crucial.
My heart was actually going there as well, man.
He could have made that. Do you know how sick that would have been if he made that comeback from, like, you know what I mean, final round? Oh my gosh, man.
And the thing is, he kind of read it. Oh, yeah, he doesn't know what to do with chainsaw, and then before you know it, boom.
I know, yeah, but like you could tell that Saijin was like, oh, he doesn't deal with chainsaws properly. Let me just pull him out. And then literally, I don't know how he found like the opening to make that comeback, but he nearly had it. If he was just a little bit more optimal with his combos, he could have had it, man. That was so unfortunate.
I have this, like, tech support has been it's improved so much. Just from that one match, I can see from previous seasons to now, he has really improved. Because when he first came into Arena Clash, as far as I know, he was a new player into the scene. Never been to any FGC events.
Ever.
First Arena Clash. And from the first match, you already was like, oh, his movement. I can see improvement.
Yeah.
And then him playing against Saijin in their very competitive match. So, excellent. That's what we want to see. Improvement from players from previous seasons, sticking with teams, coming back. You know, you're rarely going to get good straight away. You're going to have to take some beatings, but it's good to see these new players coming back.
He made the opportunity for him to win. He basically should have won that match, but he just didn't.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can, gather himself together and just forget about it, and then next match he can try and make some good adjustments. That
was good. It's just like, just ride that wave. You made all the adjustments. You made the reads. You had the spacing. You got caught by a few things, but that could have either way. That was his match. Fair play to Saijin for recognizing, as you're saying, okay, the mark of a good player, he's probably not going to have to deal with this. So let me rinse that until he shows me that he can. And he was getting caught by the chainsaws all day. So, explosive second match.
Oh, we got the floor break stage. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I like that side step cancel, by the way. That side step cancel can be so useful for when you want to get away from the wall. Oh, doesn't launch that. He's just throwing out that armor move from neutral. It's not really working at the moment. Oh, straight to the side.
We're just seeing a lot of flying mix-ups now. Flying in low, flying in high. Tech support needs to try and deal with that.
Oh, just takes her legs out. Like.
That was that timing on that as well, man.
Yeah, like literally. Wow.
Oh no, yeah, messed up on that.
If tech support was just a little bit better with his combos, he could do so much better.
I like the fact he just challenged it out of the air though.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Saijin's noticing that if he just stays in the neutral for a little bit, tech support is eventually gonna whiff, and then he can like start his offense from there.
And what I'm seeing is that tech support is being very defensive, where the point Saijin's able to stand still and fly in him with mix-ups now, as opposed to him being a bit more aggressive at times.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the wall coin flip from Elisa. You've seen that before. Oh. Wow.
Ooh. Goes into the throw, yeah.
Straight to the throw. No throw breaks from tech support, I'm noticing either. He tried to back one her out of the air, but it didn't work. Wow, sat down for 2.
Right. Same scenario again. He gets it when he's on low on life.
How does he always find these hits? Like, when he could make the comeback again. He could have made it. God. Bro, I don't think you realise, if he did the actual combo from the sweep, he could have made that comeback
I was going to say, I don't main Miguel, but I've seen him been hit by that, and I was waiting for that follow-up there, because he done the reset, and he got the low, and I was like, oh.
He could have like done. All he had to do is while standing for down for 1+2, and then it's a bad Oki situation for Saijin, and then he could have literally found one more little poke, and then that would have been the round.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's very close there. Like, I have to say, from a player that was so new and really learning the game, and to be this close and playing this well for the first match, you know, a lot of nerves there, but he's playing really good. I have to say, excellent work, and nice work to Saijin as well. Recognizing the weakness, you know, we can give definitely give praise for tech support, but Saijin was knowing, all right, if I just stay away, he's not coming towards me. I can just stay away and fly at him. And as soon as I fly at him, it's 50-50. As you're saying, coin flip. Is he going to block it? Is he not? And then if he doesn't, then I can either do the throw mix up. He's just going to get counter hit. So tech support was being too defensive and not really attacking. And when he did, he was getting low crush, slid under. So unfortunate there, but nice work there. But we can see close first matches and close matches overall, even though it's been 2-0 from tech support Saijin. Good matches, but Clyde Claymores are up 2-1 against York Vikings so far. Woo. Yeah,
man. So we've got Bluefist versus Divine Tricks next, and this should be a really weird kind of.
I'm pretty sure they've played each other before in Arena Clash, and probably just within the northern scene and Divine Tricks and that coming down to the northern tournaments. I'm pretty sure they've played against each other quite a bit. So this is an interesting match to see how. I don't want to say how he deals with Ling, because Bluefist has been playing the game for a while. He played against his character multiple times. So it's just how they're going to deal with each other as individual players.
In my opinion, I don't think this is a favourable matchup for Steve, just because of literally, it might just sound simple, but like the crushing of Xiao Yu.
He's got high punches and she's basically just traction on the floor.
So you have to limit your moveset to kind of like things like 4-4-2, which hits really low, which is also -13 on block though, and then you have to kind of like do a lot of lows, like, you know, down 2-1, and like, you know, little chips with down forward 1, and you and like obviously down forward 2 here and there, but you just literally got to be so, like, you've got to be so disciplined in your approach to the matchup. Like, you can't slip up one little bit, because if you do start trying to do highs and you get a predictable like one time, you're gonna get launched by something from Ling. And then another really cool tool from Ling that a lot of Ling players don't really use that much is that sidestep little low kick that can't hit launches, that also high crushes as well. She's got a little low kick like that. I think that would be really good in the matchup as well. And then obviously she's got the stuff that we all know about, the safe push-up launch and the, you know, Magic 4 and
running free into Art Phoenix. So yeah, as you mentioned, just the nature of these two fighting styles, Steve punches mainly highs. You have to, as you said, be so disciplined to go, right, I know who I'm playing against. I'm going to have to actively not use these moves and actively start using these moves.
Oh, we're on the floor break stage again. See, that was the move that I told you about straight away. That sidestep low, Divine Tricks used.
And just look at that.
Look at the damage you got off that just from that little sidestep low.
50% gone.
Like, this is where it kind of gets hard for Bluefist, because it's like, okay, I'm down, but I'm not in rage. what am I going to approach her with? Like, look, he's doing all the low hitting stuff. Like,
nice.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to do that. You can't really use your normal counter hit game with Steve. You have to change your approach quite a lot.
Oh, rage drive. Nice stock though on the stream, but it just gets caught by the rage drive.
That rage drive is ridiculous. You got to be on point. Like, you know when you see Ling in like back turned and she's in rage, you have to be on point with the low parry for that rage drive, because a lot of the time she will go for it.
Oh, jump over the tech there.
Because you can kind of see that Blue Fist is like, he's just like kind of waiting to see, like, he's like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't really got hit. I don't want to get hit by anything, so it's just like
waiting for them to make a mistake to whiff maybe.
Yeah. Down for well, 4-2-1 there, hits kind of low.
Good sweep there. Oh,
he just catches her running straight in, and
oh no! That was like some Jackie Chan Kung Fu stuff. Just all bloop.
I don't think he did the optimal.
I was thinking forward 4-2. Would that have like clipped her while she's going down the wall?
But, I mean, like, he could have done a different combo from the rage drive as well, which would have probably killed. Oh, the reset, and he just looks like Blue Fist is a bit uncomfortable. Like, that's what he looks like to me. Like,
and he spent the rage drive.
Know how to approach Ling in a safe way where he's not gonna get killed for it, you know what I mean? And that in the end it ended up 3-0.
It's unfortunate. He's playing the right style. He's not just doing wild stuff, but in that, it's the key moments. That again was his round, and you win the round and you change momentum. But again, I don't main these characters, but in my mind I'm thinking I would do this. So I thought she's sliding down the wall. I can see why he went for a low, but
he
just
could have
the
ran up Sonic Fanged as well. Sonic Fang hits really low.
I was thinking of something quite like bap bap or the forward 4-2 one because he's down, but I think he went for the low. But that is a bit slow. He's like, I think he's just a bit too slow.
There is like an optimal wall combo with Steve where you do wait for them to get low on the wall.
Okay,
and then you do down 2-1-2 into Sonic Fang. But he didn't need that damage then. He could have literally just hit her with 1-4-4-2 or one hit of the Sonic Fang and he would have had that round. So that was a big mistake by Blue Fist. If he can just, like, you know, as I said again, he needs to just forget about it and just like try and gather his thoughts and just be like, okay, but does Blue Fist have a secondary character?
He does, but I don't think he will actually use them. I know he had a Leo. I'm pretty sure he has a Dragonov as well, but whether he will use them in this high level at this stakes, I doubt it, because he's playing in the playoffs now with the strong players. I think he's going to ride it with Steve the whole way. I think for the most part, the only person that will switch is Buff Lars, who's known for using Yoshimitsu, Panda, Lars, now Marduk. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, they lose and he switches. He will be picking Negan or something like that from Buff Lars. So there's always that thing you have to contend with. But I think it was just unfortunate for you know, the York team. They're kind of losing it by mistakes.
I don't think Jaganov would have been such a bad pick in this matchup, to be honest. But let's see what Blue Fist can do. I was going to call him Blue Steve then. That would be a nice name, Blue Steve. But yeah.
Better than Pancake, surely.
Oh, down for 2 counting, but that's the thing. He tried to duck cancel it, right, to make it safe.
Oh,
just in case she blocked it. But as you duck cancel it, you don't get the combo from it. So unfortunate there for Blue Fist. And that is a big weakness for Steve, in my opinion, that he can't hit confirm that. He has to just commit.
Good 1-1-2.
But Blue Fist, he looks like...
Oh, that could have been dangerous for both of them. Nice, like their patience there. Boom, just takes our legs like that.
I haven't seen any 4-4-2s from Blue Fist yet, and in my opinion, 4-4-2 is so useful in this matchup. Like, you have to kind of use it, even though it's -13 on block.
Oh, nice!
I don't think it gets blocked a lot by Xiao Yu because it just hits so low, and you get good ulti off it as well when it hits. Oh, little down forward one. Oh,
nice, I like that.
Nice little delay there.
Yeah.
Oh, down for 2.
There we go.
But you see, he committed to that. Like, he didn't know whether he was going to get the counter. He just committed straight to the
quite a lot of times he's not converting on these staple combos.
I know, yeah. I think he's a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
And I think the nerves partly are due to him playing against Ling. Like, he just doesn't look very comfortable.
And she's enraged now, and he just tapped him now. He's enraged too.
Rage driving might be falling pretty soon.
Oh, he ducked under it as well.
Oh, 4-4-2.
Oh no!
Robbery! Oh my god! Like Bluefist made one of the sickest decisions right there. This is like, I'm gonna armor you, and she just goes straight under it.
That punch is one of the straightest punches. He just like whoop, nope.
Yeah. Oh, that is annoying for Bluefist. This is his last chance as well to get back in this.
Yeah, looking good though.
But you can see where Steve's back one counter hit just really isn't finding its mark.
Oh, big read there.
It should be to the wall, yeah. That should be there.
Bow. Right, he's brought it back now. 2-2. He can change this momentum completely if he takes this.
Well, he has to take this round. That's the problem.
Oh, there we go. That's the first one.
That's the first one.
That's what I thought was going to see something like that.
Yeah, that's what he could have done in the last game.
Yes, no, 10 count.
Oh, the throw. No throw break from Divine Tricks. And
oh my god. Oh my god, that was sick. That was
this could be a momentum change. Oh no. Oh no.
No! Oh my god!
What a setup.
He got bodied! Oh my god! Oh my god!
But you know that is just... You know that's a setup where Divine Tricks have done that many times online or whatever. It's like everyone presses buttons after this move because it's safe when it shouldn't be safe. And then he just rage-arted him and killed him.
That momentum thing was just...
It's just like how he jumped over him.
That's what I'm saying. It was like some kung fu, like Jackie Chan, flip out of there, that much life. Oh my god! And he done it twice as well.
But that jump away, like it seems like the female characters have pretty good wall jumps, whereas like characters like big characters like I don't know, like Jack and
she runs all the way up and flips around.
Male characters, they just do an attack where. Hers is actually really good because it changes position. Yeah. Like she can be back to the wall in the worst position ever, and then she can just do the wall jump, and then okay, you're in the bad position now. Whereas if you do an attack and then the attack whiffs, then you know it's just like you killed yourself. You know what I mean, Elisa has one as well where she jumps and flies all the way away across the stage. That's really good.
Geese has got she just does a bear. Body slam out of the wall.
Yeah, but like in my opinion, that's not as good as Ling's one.
Oh yeah, of course.
In my opinion, actually, Ling probably has the best one, maybe in the whole game. I don't think I know of a better wall jump than that. So very good usage of the wall jump there by Divine Tricks. 2-0 over Bluefist. Unlucky, and the Claymores go 3-1 against the Vikings.
Wow, so the Claymores are really taking it to the, like I said,
it's competitive though. It is definitely competitive. It's not a straight blow up, but they're just getting a bit.
They're getting unlucky, but I wouldn't say just unlucky. Actually, they're also not capitalizing on
their situation. On their combos.
They get the combo, like they get the thing, and they make the drop at the wrong moment. Like they don't make the good choice of the combo ender.
The Vikings aren't staying composed under the nerves as well as the Claymores are, and I think that is partially down to the Claymores actually competing in tournaments more.
Yes,
and tournament experience goes so far because, well, like if you put it this way, like obviously the Koreans and obviously the top players in the world, JDCR, all those players, American players, Joe Fury, this, that, the other, they compete so much. But not only are they such good players, but they know how to just channel out those nerves. Yeah. And then like they can stay open-minded in tournament setting so much easier than their opponents.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a lot of the reason why they seem to clutch out a lot of their matches.
And whether it's online tournaments or offlines and weeklies and regionals, I see Divine Tricks name a lot, competing a lot, which is good. Arena Clash all the time, and his composure. You can kind of feel the nerves through like tech support and Bluefist, but as you said, with the other team, you don't really feel it. Yeah, they're down on life, but they're playing their game. They're remembering the Tekken fundamentals. They're remembering their strategies, even when they've got no life left, and that is the mark of good players who can stay composed in that moment. So you know, it really shows if you want to be good, get out there and start competing more.
Versus Sajin, this is going to be
first tackle.
That one is fake though. You can actually see that on reaction. So
damn, I want to see some head getting crushed.
Yeah, man. Oh, but Sajin doesn't look like he's very scared of the big man Marduk right now.
Oh, lucky that call out there.
Oh my days, he just went for the raw tackle. He's going to die for it.
Yeah, stays on the ground.
As he kind of should.
I have a feeling something's telling me that Sajin's not going to have the same... Yeah, as... Oh, okay, I'm not going to say no.
Well, it depends.
we'll see what happens.
It depends on how good his throw breaking is. But the thing is, Sajin's always in the air, so it's hard to kind of like throw him. He's always doing something.
Movement, and he's sort of crushing stuff as well.
In my opinion, he's always pressing some sort of button, so...
No
throw break from Buff Lars right there. Oh, he knew that if he did a get-up kick.
Every time that slide hits me with Elisa, my finger's just ready on that throw break, like, because it's such a common thing, and
that they always do a throw after
slide into the throw, yeah. Oh,
counter hit. That move is so annoying from Elisa. It's just like, what are you meant to do? You full screen and you're getting coin flipped by a half screen mid and a half screen low. One of them counter hit launches. So, alright, safe. You can't launch that with Marduk. That's a big weakness for Marduk, that he can't actually launch a lot of launch punishable lows that don't stagger on block, because that while standing launcher is like 18 frames, which is pretty bad.
You can see that very slow.
Yeah.
I had a feeling this might go in that way where Sajin isn't not respecting any of the stuff that Buff Lars did before. He's not giving him a chance to get thrown, because he's always moving, he's always ducking, he's always crushing something, and he knows what playstyle to use against a certain player. So
I think Sajin does pretty well against well, not just Sajin, but Elisa does pretty well against like big characters, big body characters as well, because you know they rely a lot off their like throws and their like moves that like are hard to step for other.
You want to keep them still, but these characters don't want to stay still.
Yeah. Like moves that are hard to step for other parts of the cast. But Elisa, she has like top 3 movement, backdash, and sidestep, so she can step a lot of things that other characters can't. And then it's just like, okay, you've kind of like sort of shut down 2 parts of their game, so it's like they can't really throw you all day because you're always in the air doing some weird stuff, and then they have to respect her from far range, where it's always the big character normally that controls that neutral with the far range. But when you're against Elisa, it says no, you've got to guess at far. You've got to stand there and guess, bruv. Like if it's the low or the mid or whatnot.
And it's such a different game now, because whether you say, okay, we're not even close, and I'm already round 1 start. If we backdash, as most good players are going to back away,
you've got these far range tools to
from the beginning
close distance easily. But what big characters are good at, they're good at keeping you out off them to like. So because basically a big character doesn't want a smaller character in their face, because a lot of the time the smaller character can pressure them better. But that's the thing about being a big character, is that when you are at distance, you have the advantage because your limbs are so long and things like that. But against a character like Elisa, you don't really get that advantage, because she is also so good at that range, if not better. And then when she does get close, she's also got the coin flips and things like that. So, but Buff Lars switches straight away. He's like, yeah, I don't like that matchup.
Going to Lars, downstairs,
and he's already doing better than
spring kick, and just like that, position change back against the wall now.
Already doing a lot better than Mardo. I think the turning point was like, oh yeah, I can't really launch that sweep, so it's like, well, the slide.
He breaks it. Goes in a big low.
Back 4 count hit, nice. That's gonna be dead. Sajin goes down 1 round to Buff Lars there. Buff Lars with the Lars.
Yeah, using his namesake.
And you can see people are still playing Lars. In this round robin alone, you've got 2 Lars players.
And there's another Lars player in the Cardiff team, Mango Tango, as well. So there's already 3 Lars players in the Arena Clash. Good break there.
Yeah, man. Lars is still getting played. It's not like he's some unusable character. But yeah. Oh,
just
clips are out the air. Rage drive. Oh, he could have converted. No way. Wow. One more hit. No low parry there.
And that hit in the air. So yeah, I think even got the combo. That scaling would have been quite a bit.
And the thing is with Elisa's full crouch low, you have to low parry it because it's only like minus 11 on block or something. So you're better off just low parrying it and getting a low parry combo for the bigger punish. Oh, 1-2 into 4-3, really? Okay. Buff Lars.
Good side step, keeping against the wall. Oh, no, the spring kick. Oh, that was lucky.
Harada.
Throat. Oh, down jab.
Throat.
Was lucky the second hit.
Ah, he just needed that.
He went for that low, and he's lucky that the first hit missed.
Lars always had a very good tracking jabs. Oh, the whiff punish there by Saijin. How good was that? That was so good. Straight through the floor. Tail spin. Nice. Oh, but no ender though. Buff Lars.
Okay, no.
Oh, punish on the shoulder. Oh, the chainsaws are out. That's how you know Saijin wants to close it out. Oh. And there you go. Final round, potentially, of this set.
Much better from Buff Lars though. Switching to the Lars. Oh, the second hit.
Into the second hit. No way.
I hate those second hit. The 2-hit hop kicks.
Yeah, I hate that as well. Jun's was the worst in tag 2. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, she does that flipping cartwheel stuff.
It's like it's whiffed like 2 years ago, and then the second hit.
Comes on your head.
Like, come on, man.
Just like that, though, Saijin takes it with a perfect. So we can see the last pick was definitely better, but
better than the Marduk, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Saijin just came back. Nice work there. I think Saijin's playstyle is just they're not able to deal with it at all. When he's and I'm seeing some of the spring kicks as well. One spring kick position change back against the wall, and just like that, you've got such a bad position now. You're getting mixed up now, and you got the wall. And I'm seeing a few spring kicks that aren't being punished, and ones that are doing when they're kind of nowhere near you. So just things like that, I want to see it tidied up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But just like that though, the Claymores are playing
very, very well though.
The team are playing so good, and we can see like that 4-1. Clyde Claymores.
2 O's, a lot of 2 O's, 3 2 O's and 1 2-1. But you know, Buff Lars did get that 2-0 over Divine Tricks with the Marduk. So it will be interesting as to what happens in the rest of this set and the next round robin, because Buff Lars got his 1 win with Marduk, but his Marduk kind of did get shut down by Saijin then. And I know what Buff Lars is like. He likes to mess around with a lot of characters. So I don't know. Like, I think he should kind of narrow it down to rather Lars or Marduk depending on the matchup, rather than just switching around at will. But tech support gets another chance to showcase his skills. You know, hopefully this time we can clean up his execution just a little bit. On his combos,
because he was basically there. Just a few key drops that we saw. It's kind of the story of some of the York matches where they had it's in their hands, and just unlucky they're just dropping it and not getting these final moments. But we're seeing the key differences between these teams, and you know the caliber of player in the Claymore team. We can see the tournament players, they go out, they travel, they compete, and they get better, and they're playing very well. And I just can't get over that Divine Tricks that match though, because his health was low multiple times, and he done the wall flip, but each time his health's low, you don't see too much of a gameplay change. Like, oh, my health's low, so I'm going to start doing wild crap stuff. He just stops doing. Carries on playing solid, and he gets the comeback. He doesn't think, all right, my health's low, time to go big, you know.
Elisa does have very, very good comeback potential. In fact, overall, Elisa is, in my opinion, such an underrated character. She has everything, but her comeback, her rage drive is ridiculous. It goes half screen, even further than half screen, and it's safe. It launches for massive damage, and on top of that, she gets the 50-50 afterwards.
She gets to fly at you, yeah.
So it's like there's all but yeah, there's always a way to come back with Elisa, and Saijin knows that. So Saijin is definitely not the kind of player that's gonna just give up because he's on lower. Like he will be final round Pixel, and the other guy will be on 100%, and he will still be trying to come back with some sort of coin flip or range drive or something. You know what I mean? So you have to be very aware of that when you're against Saijin. If you've got him like low on health, just be aware that he is going to try something weird, unorthodox, maybe. You know what I mean? And then if you can just stay patient and get your hit in, then there you go. But regardless, very well played. But tech support coming in next.
Yeah. So one more win, and the Claymores will take the first round robin. It's been very close, but we potentially might see another 5-1. But each individual match has been very close. So there we go. We got Weezers with Lars. So tech support should have a lot of experience in this matchup, considering Buff Lars is on his team. We'll see how well he deals with Weezer's Lars.
Yeah. Does tech support play anyone but Miguel?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think he's been trying to concentrate all of his time on this character.
Oh, big combo there from tech support. It's gonna kill. Nice. So okay, tech support is landing his combos this time. Let's see how much of a difference it actually makes when he lands his combos every time.
Oh, orbital heal.
Oh, throw.
Not broken.
Doesn't break it. Pretty low on health. What's he gonna do? He went for that sweep though.
He went for the down jab to stop the pressure, but then went for a big low at that point.
Well, it's kind of like
low. Yeah,
it is sort of seeable. It's like, why not though? You're low on health. Take the risk.
Big boots, man. Samson spinning.
Oh,
stomp.
Slams him on
low. Oh no, it goes mid this time.
Competitive match from what I'm seeing right now. Oh! The cancel into hockey, really, bro?
Oh my gosh,
really, bro? Into the big combo. Oh my days, he died from it.
That was sick.
So you can literally tell that he must have been just nervous in that other match where he wasn't landing his combos, and then now he's landing his combos, and look, he's 2 rounds up. Well. Oh, doesn't duck that.
Oh, that range of that didn't even get blocked. Oh, stands up into
final
the
round. Wezzers, tech support. Let's go. Oh, just weird.
Jokes.
Who even uses that move? Wow, this guy's crazy.
This street brawler is so inflexible. He's got to bend down on the ground to get his leg up.
This is a real Miguel player, bro.
Oh, no, that could have been launched.
Oh, he doesn't launch it though. He just sweeps him himself, and he still doesn't do the combo.
Oh, into the throw. What's the mix-up now? He's gonna rage. Yeah, he's gonna rage. Oh my god,
bro, he can make this comeback. You know.
Yeah.
One more hit each. One more hit.
Slide. No.
Oh! What a crazy guy, bro. He's crazy, bro. Like, you're in final round, final hit, and the guy comes in and you do instant sweep, bro. You just do a sweep for no reason, like.
But unless he thought, right, he's gonna come in with a jab, like try and set something up. Just straight up. Whoop.
But the thing is, it's like he did the sweep on purpose, because he could have just did a down 3, which also high crushes. It would have killed, but he did the sweep just to just let him know, bro. I'll bust out that sweep, bro. Like, don't try it. And then he did the key charge afterwards.
Feeling himself. Oh, that was jokes.
But I will say though, I don't think tech support actually knows that he gets a mini combo off that sweep, because he's hit like his opponents with that sweep many times, and he has not once done the mini combo.
Yeah.
So if he did know that he gets a mini combo off that sweep, I think he would be doing a lot better. So you know, maybe he'll find out that he can do it.
Oh wait, so guys, playoffs, man. We've seen some crazy hype matches already.
Crazy.
I just like the fact, right? You see, like a martial arts movie, like a film. He doesn't end it with like a little rubbish jab. He does some big boy sweep, just takes his legs out dead, with his hands out like that.
That's why Tekken is so it's so entertaining, because it's like, say like Street Fighter, you have like 10 moves each character, and it's just like you see the same situations happen a lot. Like people get killed. Oh, he's gonna chip him out with a fireball now. Or he got hit with this little low kick and he died. But in Tekken, there's so many. Like it's like, you know, you got 1,000 ways to die. Choose one. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you have so many ways to kill your opponent. You have so many ways to close that round. It's like with all these weird tactics that you can do, you can express yourself in this game like so well with the high amount of moves. It just makes it so much more entertaining to watch and play at the same time. So
right, so Mishima Dojo kind of small stage now.
Tech support, he needs this win for his team as well. Actually. He's got a lot of pressure on him, but he just whiffs the sweep straight into a hot kick. Oh, not the correct wall carry, but we'll take
I like that he backed away, but he didn't punish that.
Oh, he went for the down 1+2, but just a little bit late.
Oh, good nice conversion there.
Oh, back 3. Nice. Why would you risk that? But it's tech support.
Yeah, didn't need to do a big low there. Oh no, this could be a turnaround. Oh, good block
there. Tech support. He's like, I know you're coming for that comeback and you want that sweep, so I'm just going to block that. Look at that sidestep cancel though. That is sick. I can't even do that, bro.
Low. Nice side roll.
Oh, well, you can't launch that with Art Blast, unfortunately. I don't know what Lars would actually punish that with.
Oh, I like that. He just doesn't get up low. So hopefully he can realise that after that setup, if he does that low, he can counter hit him because Wesley has done that quite often.
Right, yeah.
The sidestep 2 is it into the stomp, into the.
Oh, he just threw. I've noticed that tech support likes to kind of like throw things out at the neutral, but he needs to be careful because if the other team clock that he whiffs a lot, then he's going to get killed for it just like that.
Yeah, so. Bad position already now. Perfect.
For Weathers. Next round. So it's kind of like reversed from last game now. 2-1 up to Weathers this time.
Boy.
Oh, armor move, alright. He needs to get his momentum back.
Oh, underneath it.
You see, he gets a mini combo off that.
You can see that's some development though. And if stomps on his head.
He could have went for the guaranteed damage, but fair enough.
Tech support though, playing so well.
You see, he gets the wall standing.
One of his teammates, go on YouTube and look at that. Look at that.
Punish that. No.
Right.
Threw him anyway. Okay, tech support looks like he's going to take this. Wow. Here's the start of a comeback.
Spikes him down.
Start of a comeback.
Oh my! Look at
wall positioning.
Back in the corner.
He's got froze him. He's dead.
God.
He's dead. Oh no, he's not. He didn't do it.
Oh, spree.
Start of a comeback.
No, come on. No.
Oh, it's going to be big combo.
Oh my God.
The thing is, if he did the big combo to rage drive, tech support was actually dead.
Yeah.
He was actually dead if he did the big combo.
Oh
no way. Tech support getting a little bit lucky there, but closes it out 2-0.
Just like that. It's not going to be 5-1. They have brought it back. It's 4-2 now. Tech support, I have to say, well done. I have to give a round of applause because it's not even just how he's playing now, how he was before. Again, seeing new players improve and get better, capitalizing on these moments. And it's not even just these crazy moments. I'm seeing his block punishment. I'm seeing his spacing. I'm seeing his whiff punishment. I'm seeing all the Tekken fundamentals improving from the previous seasons.
Yeah.
So, excellent.
I feel like he's improving in this round robin as well. Like that match that you saw him play there compared to the match that he played earlier, he played so much more comfortable. In that match. So I feel like he just needed a little bit of a chance to warm up, and you saw he nearly made that massive comeback against Divine Tricks, I think it was. So yeah.
Oh man.
Was it Divine Tricks or was it someone else? Oh, it was Saiyajin actually. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, we got Bluefist versus Saiyajin next, and I do think that Steve actually doesn't do too bad in the Elisa matchup, so this shouldn't be a matchup that really phases Bluefist that much. So we will see, but then again, Saiyajin.
So they've got a lifeline. They've managed to hold some of that momentum with that crazy match. So now they've brought it down a level. But they still have a lot of work to do. But
loads of work to
Bufflars and Saiyajin, sorry, Bluefist and Saiyajin, this is not going to be an easy match. Saiyajin has been on point, been playing so so well in this tournament so far. Bluefist is really going to have to step up because he is known as the strongest player, but you know, some unfortunate events and kind of drops, he hasn't really performed there. I have a feeling though, when he starts to get a bit more warm and comfortable, then he'll start to play better. But I just think he's gonna, without 3 matches into it, he's gonna have to start doing it soon because it's getting vital now to start bringing those matches back for your team.
I feel like Bluefist would definitely benefit from having a secondary character a lot, because Steve is one of those characters where obviously everyone tries to say, oh, he's top 3 Steve. He has a lot of bad matchups. Like a lot. He has I would say he has more bad matchups than the average character that has all the generic tools and things like that, just because of the way he's designed as a counter hit character that relies off highs a lot and things like that. He doesn't have a command throw game, he doesn't have an instant 15 frame launcher, which can also make some matchups unfavorable for him, like kind of like, you know, Julia, because she has the the war drums, and that's like minus 15 things like that. So if he had a secondary character that he could just kind of like go to, where he doesn't feel like the situation is that much in his favor, kind of like the match that he had against Divine Tricks, I think it could help him out a lot. But you do like to see a character loyalist, don't you? Everyone loves to see a character loyalist. So we'll see if he can clutch this one out. But
every week we've been talking about sticking with a certain character when it hasn't worked out, but equally the same can be said if this matchup isn't working, but we'll see.
Well, if you've noticed, a lot of Steve players in general, they always have other characters to go back to, like ASAP Marco, you know, all those characters. False God, False God, he has other characters as well. Well, Senpai Shiki plays loads of characters, but they're all Steve mains.
Ooh, good delay there. Oh, just Superman punch right out of that rage drive.
But this is one of those matches where I don't think it's that bad for Steve, so let's go.
Takes it to the wall. Oh, nice option there. Slide. Oh, good. Evasion there. Stomp.
Oh,
nice.
The down back 3-2. That's really nice. Oh, Saijin looking to make a comeback.
That's basically
Rage drive. Look out for it.
Slide. Big slide.
Oh, blue
trade.
That was really like a tense situation there, because if he did just get clapped in the wrong way, it could have been really bad. He could have lost that round. So
Bluefist now 1 round from taking it.
Oh, nice.
Crumples.
Can't hit. Big damage. Nice.
Oh, nice.
What do you care?
Oh, good. Up to the power. Basically
and
perfect.
3-0'd him.
Wow.
Bluefist not looking very comfortable in that Steve matchup there. I don't know how much Steve experience he's got. I don't think there's any notably good Steve players in Scotland from what I know. I don't really know about the Scotland scene, but from what I've seen of the Scotland players, I don't see any of them playing Steve, so maybe that might be just one of those matchups where Saijin just isn't very experienced in, and 3-0 to Bluefist.
From what I saw there wasn't really any opportunity for him to do any of these fly mix-ups, because Bluefist, while being defensive and safe and playing fundamentals, he was still offensive and attacking, and he wasn't able.
He didn't give him the chance to do it, did he? He was just in his face, like, and then just running the mix-ups, running the pressure, making him know the counter hit will be there if he swings in the wrong way. So Bluefist played that matchup very well right there, but don't count Saijin out. He can make adjustments in his second game. Saijin, he's very good at winning sets like 2-1 just by like adjusting and things like that. So we will see. But from what I've seen a lot is that even at a higher level where Elisa players might play Steve's, Steve normally tends to win. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's necessarily a bad matchup. I don't think it's a bad matchup for Elisa. I just don't think Steve does that bad in the matchup, and it feels like Steve's can do, can kind of run their game against Elisa. So we'll see how the second game goes. We'll see if the adjustments do happen, or it's going to be another quick game for Bluefist.
Yeah, there's a potential for York to bring it back at 4-3.
I know, yeah, that'll be a very important match to bring back 4-3, because if they can just squeeze out that next match, then it's an even situation, and they'll have momentum as well.
Exactly.
So
you're going to be thinking about, oh, we was actually one match from winning, and now we're potentially going to be tying up or losing. So we'll see what happens. Hammerhead stage.
Nice poke in there by Saijin. He's noticed, oh yeah, my down back 3 high crushes, so I need to use that more in this matchup to go under Steve's highs and things like that. But Bluefist is just all over him with these counter hits.
Big boy punch.
Oh,
10 count. Bow.
Nice.
Right in the corner.
Yeah, man. Bluefist, 1 round up. He wants the double no round brown, he does. Of course he wants that double no round brown. Who doesn't want the double no round brown? No round brown. Oh, mix up time. Yeah. I would have done the elbow as well. Not gonna lie. Just in case Saijin wants to be a ducker, but he wasn't a ducker.
Stayed on the floor, but get out for them.
Oh, can't hit slide. He's got no no round brown round here.
In that scenario, to get a mid kick was definitely not needed. I get what he meant, but that would have just got a little hit, knocked her down.
He got a bit too like comfortable there. Like he's just like, oh yeah, I don't really care. But that maybe he's just like he's not really bothered by Saijin's offense. So it's like I can afford to take that kind of risk here.
Yeah.
But it could come back to bite him if Saijin starts to get some momentum right now, which he is doing. Look that. Oh, can't hit. But he didn't commit. Oh, that went 3-2. I knew he was going to go for it. I knew he was going to go for it because last time he did the 1-2, he did the elbow, so there's a big chance.
I thought he was going to bring out the rage there as well. I was just like, something's happening.
Oh, he didn't commit though. No low parry on that third hit there. All the coin flips coming out. Maybe the chainsaws. I think the chainsaws are going to come out, you know, watch.
Oh, that second jab just saved him there.
Wow, random up 2 for no reason. No punish on that. Oh. He keeps on going. Wow, you see, I told you chainsaws were coming out at one point. But Bluefist, unfortunately for him,
jumped over the low.
Yeah, he cancels her out of it. 1 down back 3-2 in its game.
She's enraged.
Race driver.
Oh
no! No! Why would you? Ah, that was
the amount of input errors we've seen him do. Them jumping jabs.
Okay,
man.
Bluefist needs to keep it together, otherwise Saijin is going to come back. What can he do? Oh, no, you can't launch that as -14. Oh, the shoulder barge.
No.
Wow. Break
Good
on
break.
that throw. Wall positioning though.
Throat, no.
He went for the. Oh, he's not.
Oh, that trade. He's so lucky.
He's like in the neutral.
Oh my god.
Oh, back turn.
Oh my god.
This is really bad
that damage.
This is race drive.
Spent it. Oh, throw. Down jab.
Down jab. No. The comeback. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god!
Saijin!
What
oh
a
my
comeback!
Gosh! Wow, man! I thought that comeback might have happened as well. That was crazy.
This week of Tekken, boy.
And that is just the worst thing that you want to happen to you before you close out a set. He could have closed that out 2-0, but just because Saijin got that comeback,
my heart.
He's gonna have the momentum in this second game, in this third game. Sorry, But Bluefist needs to keep it together because he had that match. He should have had that match. Like he just made a crucial input error, got robbed by the rage drive in that other round, and then that second, that last round, I don't even know what happened for that comeback to happen, but it just happened. Like he just got robbed.
There's something in what he's doing. He might either change it because the amount of times we're seeing jumping a jab mid screen, full screen. And it's costing him matches. It's actually costing him matches and rounds.
He kind of guessed wrong on his own coin flip as well because he was doing the 1-2 and then he was doing the elbow every time in the neutral. Where for Saijin to be scared of the coin flip, he needs to show Saijin that he will do the down back 3-2 in the neutral like that. But I think that I honestly think that Bluefist didn't really want to go for the down back 3-2 in the neutral like that because of Elisa's very good backdash. Because we all know he can only land that at literally, he has to be this close to you.
Yeah.
If Elisa does one little single backdash and he does down back 3-2, he's gonna get launched for it. So, you know, he's gonna have to dash up and do it maybe. So. But that was just so unfortunate how he lost that match. But it was a very good comeback by Saijin, to say the least. So let's see if Saijin can close this out for his team, or if Bluefist can win this for his team as well.
Oh, excellent. So, potentially this could be the match where the Claymores take the first round robin.
Down 4-2, can't hit to start it off, or the coin flip. And we've got Waller stage now, so it's not going to... this is very good for Elisa, in my opinion. He's not going to be able to lock her down at the wall. See? What did I tell you?
Dante.
The Tekken knowledge, bro. Tekken knowledge, man. I know this stuff, man. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Oh gosh, just like that. The spring kicks, and no one's anticipating them. Besides just getting them like all the time. Yeah,
Elisa is so good on her movement is just ridiculous. So on Waller stage, she can just move around all she wants and then control the neutral with her long range stuff. So what Bluefist has got to do,
good,
he's not get launch like that. But this is, Bluefist looks on. Could have range drive. Okay. This is his chance to get the momentum back in his favor. So he needs to grab so much. He kind of pulled the race drive too early.
Oh!
He went for the mid. No, low parry. Oh, he went for the step instead.
That was unfortunate. Saijin 1 round. Oh, the second hit of that. Oh, hot kicks of 2 hits.
I can't believe Bluefist is going to get robbed in a set like this.
Just again, yeah.
I really can't believe it.
It's not over just yet. Oh!
That back one can't hit. This is what he needs to stay in this match.
It's down.
Don't get robbed.
Oh, break. Get off. Oh, no.
Wow, just kick Steve in the head. Just...
Again, the same scenario. Throw. No. Oh, and there we go. The Clyde Claymores take the first round robin. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
Shake my head. Shake my head. That was so robberies. Like Bluefist had that. It was so that was so robberies. Like I can't believe that. That is crazy how he lost that set. I knew he'd be on tilt in that third game as well, and he was going to play as well. And then on top of that, infinite stage against Elisa. Oh my gosh, that was just crazy. But you know, 5-2. That was. It could have been 4-3 then, but just didn't. That could have been that could have been really bad as well. Like if Bluefist did win that, like Buff Lars versus Wezzers could have been a really good match as well.
Marduk Lars, because they both use Lars.
Yeah, yeah.
Then tech support, divine tricks.
And then tech support, divine tricks. That could have been a weird turnout. But you know what could have been never happened, and it's 5-2. So
wow. So the first round robin, just crazy matches. The amount of stuff, there's so much stuff that happened there, like the comebacks on both teams, how much they've both improving. Just when you think, the amount of times where there've been robberies or whatever you want to say, close matches, it's just been crazy. And I just still, my highlight has got to be that comeback with Divine Tricks and Bluefist. That one for me is still just my favourite of today, but there's been so many. But
Saijin versus Bluefist as well. I think Bluefist has been getting robbed. He's been getting robbed. Man robbed his trainers. He robbed he robbed everything.
There has to be some adjustment where maybe if it's
he needs to be more patient when he's about to close out a match, but he can't be like too patient where he's too passive and then he just gets killed that way. But he needs to like just not kind of like run into things when he's like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like he gets into that position, he's big life lead, and he's like, okay, it wouldn't really hurt me now if I just run in and press this attack, but then if you do, it could be a launch into the, some more robbery. So this happens, man.
We'll see what happens in the second round robin. Guys, thanks for joining us for this first one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes for some second round robin action of Tekken.
I was a big traditional sports player when I was younger. I have an injury, which means I can't do this anymore, and it sort of fulfills that team aspect for me, and I really enjoy gaming from a young age anyway. My name's James Cowling. I play for the Strugglers, and my favourite game is League of Legends.
I've always played competitive games. I started Call of Duty, then went through to play CSGO, and when I started playing League, I just wanted to get better and needed to test myself. My name is Jermaine. My tribe is Bristol Smugglers, and my favourite game at the moment is League of Legends. For the most part, currently I'm just coaching, but when I do play and sub in, I play jungle.
As a sort of big team sports player, I really enjoy being part of the competition of the clash. I'm really looking forward to representing Bristol Smugglers and helping the team out get some victories as well.
Been going, I think, for 4 seasons in a row now, and I've enjoyed it every time. Whether the seasons I didn't directly play, I was just there just to enjoy the atmosphere and just watch things happen. It's really cool. It's quite nice to kind of grow friendships between the different tribes and even rivalries.
You come down, you'll meet some like really nice people who are easy to talk to, similar sort of interests, which you don't always get to meet up to in sort of school and your standard activities. So just come down and enjoy yourself. It's the most important thing.
Some type of way. I wish I heard you say that maybe what I'm feeling isn't real and the ceiling is falling as my voice is calling for that feeling again. Watch me try to understand, but I can't possibly know. You make me feel alive. You make my lungs feel right.
Welcome back, guys, for the second part of the Tekken 7 Arena Clash. This is the first week of the playoffs, and we just had a crazy first set with the Clyde Claymores and the York Vikings. My God, that was
crazy.
mental.
Robberies everywhere, just weird strategies, comebacks. We had it all, man.
Comebacks,
Dominance.
yeah, but just the amount of times that it's done and this person comes back, it's been just all over the place. An exciting week for Tekken. We've seen everything. We've seen good plays, comebacks, dominating plays, and it's crazy. So we've got some updates just to update you guys on with this fancy new bracket here. So we can see Spartans took it over the Harriers 2-1 in what sounded to be a crazy match that actually went to tiebreaker. So Spartans sealed their spot in the next round, and then we have the Rams that took over the Armada, and currently in this match we have Claymores up against the Vikings.
Yeah.
Just waiting on the Lionhearts versus Kestrels, but interesting, we can start to see how this might develop in the next couple of weeks.
This is very important. All these matches are so important. The fact that the Spartans took that that final game in that set is just... Like, imagine if the Harriers won that. Like, it could have changed everything. Like, that's crazy.
That is very true. It shows that, you know, on paper, before this even started, we were saying Spartans are, you know, they're such a crazy team. But Kingston, as players, they have leveled up. Ice Blue has been on a crazy run recently. In Arena Clash, he's been playing so well. Elf Tournament over the weekend, or during the week, he was played excellent in there. Pez Charlie is always a good, consistent player, and I believe TKT Letho or Deacon Frost, if I remember that right, is the third player, and equally played in the tournament on the same time, and they're all playing really well. So Kingston is definitely showing that they are a strong team, makers of the playoffs and going toe to toe with Stratford, but unfortunately unable to close out that tiebreaker. But we see how this might develop. So the winner of this match will play against the Rams in the next round, and the winner from Lionhearts and Kestrels will play against the Stratford team next week. So it's heating up.
It's going to be sick, man. Gonna be sick.
all these teams are gonna want to be on that Insomnia stage. You can't actually, until you're there. It's a crazy feeling, but being on that massive stage, playing in front of the crowd in a big environment like Insomnia, even just making there as a runner-up, it's an amazing feeling. And you know, having that chance to get first place and win and bring it back for your team, it's such a amazing feeling. Now, is this going to be the season the London team get dethroned? I'm not so sure, but we'll see how this one goes down. Blue Fist versus Saiyajin.
Oh, the rematch. It's the rematch. So Blue Fist is like, okay, can you rob me again? Because I'm better than you, but you robbed me. So let's see what happens in it. And Saiyajin's going to be like, oh, but I'm better than you, though. That wasn't a fluke. So this is where it's all to play for right now. Oh, and it's starting off the same way it did last time. Blue Fist taking a dominant lead over Saiyajin.
Yep. Oh,
that. Wait.
So max range that doesn't launch then.
What?
Or maybe is it counter hit? I don't know. I don't main this character.
It's a safe down for too, but I thought it just launches on normal hit. Crazy.
Good.
Oh, no. Saiyajin got so lucky there. That was like. That should have worked.
Oh, just backflip out.
Okay, range drive though.
Oh.
Knew it. What did I tell you?
It's flipping away. Okay, back.
I think Blue Fist will be smart to use that move right there that I just was about to say. Oh,
running low, nice. Saiyajin found himself back against the wall again in the corner. Oh, lucky.
Oh no! Punish on the whiff. Wow, he's trying to go for the big reads again. This is what I feel like Blue Fist, when he gets ahead, he starts to get a little bit creative, and sometimes he kind of dies for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
that doesn't work, does it? The range drive pickup.
I think it might, but I think he was at the wrong range or something like that. He just messed it up, but he didn't need to do it. He could have just did 4-4-2. Ground hit, it would have done a lot of damage.
There's these moments now, Saiyajin's still in it, and he's deadly if you don't just kill him off quick.
Yeah, you have to, like, you can't really take too many risks against him, because he will kind of like turn it around and kind of like rob you for it. Okay, Saiyajin isn't really biting on none of these strings right now.
Oh yeah,
nice whiff punish there.
He was just starting his strings out from way too far as well.
Yeah, like you can't really whiff like that.
Oh,
nice. Okay, what can he do with it?
Oh, this awkward side splat.
Down back 3-2. He did it. He should have went for it. He should have went for it. I would have done it. Okay, final round between these two. So like they're so evenly matched. Nice punish there. He needs to use more of that down 4-2, I'm telling him. Yeah, just rinse it. That throw, not broken. Okay, it's going to be slide. Yep.
Not able to punish, and good down jab to stop all that chainsaw.
Hot kick, nice read on that low right there. Saiyajin takes the first match.
One little low. Oh, again the same.
Have I spoken too soon though?
The same scenario.
Oh, that 3-2's got to do it.
Oh, nice break.
Dude,
oh,
the robbery.
Oh my god!
How crazy is that? That is crazy. That Saiyajin robbed him in the other versus like pixel to nothing, like to loads of health, and then Blue Fist comes back and does the same exact thing to him in the run back.
You know, in my mind, I was thinking, yeah, Saiyajin's got it.
He's finished. Yeah. He's finished. But Steve is so good at the wall that if you slip up just this much, is like you're gonna die.
I'm glad he didn't mess up the wall combo or anything like that. That was just
he was so good to stay composed as well, to not bet it on the down back 3-2, because a lot of Steve players were like, okay, I ain't got a lot of health, so it's like down back 3-2, like, you know what I mean? He could have got ducked and killed for it, but he stayed composed. He found his opening, and that's what got him that comeback. Very, very, very well played by Memphis.
It's good to see him on the receiving end of that stuff, rather than he was 2 rounds up or round up, or he was winning, and then he started to slip away, and I thought, oh, don't tell me it's going to be this.
It shows that he's mentally strong though, because he got robbed like that by Saiyajin, so you know he was thinking that like he could have been like, I want that robbery back, like I'm gonna get it back right now, and he done it. He executed it. He must feel so happy about that. So let's see if he can keep that momentum up in this second first to two, and kind of like prove to Saiyajin that the first two was kind of a fluke. So well, that's what they're kind of playing for in bragging rights, kind of.
Yeah,
reward.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, that was a fluke, so I'm going to take this one back. So, very interesting match going on right now. I think these two players are so evenly matched.
Yeah, I like this little mini rivalry here. Where they're going back and forth there.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say like one player's better than the other, like at the moment.
Yeah,
like I couldn't say that. I think they're both pretty much on the same skill level. So. Let's see if Bluefist he can do it for his team. Give him a good start to this.
Exactly. Get that first win. Get on the board. Carry that momentum all the way. Oh, just
runs in with that.
Banged him in the face there. Elbow.
Metal hands, bro. Oh, big combo. Nice. Okay, fair enough.
Smites him down.
Oh, down back two. Oh, just clips him. That was a very bad combo. But he takes it. He takes it.
So,
regardless of that whack combo, he takes it.
That looks so weird.
That was the whack.
I'm gonna do the slowest stomp and just stand on your toes and then.
Yeah.
But it worked though.
Bluefist is all over
Going
Saiyajin
in,
right
man. Boy, just boxing
like,
up. Oh no, none of that.
He don't mind that little count hit though. He wants to get back on that pressure. Oh, blocks that. Nice. Big chunk of damage right there. Oh. Okay. Rage Drive is available to Saiyajin.
Oh,
and
man.
as soon as I said it. What an optimal combo right there. I didn't know you could
This goes
do
a full
that.
option, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That did a lot of damage for a wall combo. He's using the sways really good his Bluefist. Really well.
Yeah, he's playing much more sharp.
Oh, back one can't
just
hit.
hooked her in her face.
Just knew Saiyajin was going to come in and press it.
Oh, it doesn't go for the final
Oh,
one.
that back 3-2. Don't get up kick me, bruh. Get stomped on that toe, man. Trying to toe kick me.
Bluefist one round away.
Steve Fox, man. I'm the governor. Alright. Oh, no low parry on that.
And no break. Saiyajin still in there. You cannot count him out.
Oh, toe kick though,
lucky.
of his own. This is where Bluefist needs to not get over creative and just try his best to block
Nice.
it out. Nice throw there. And it looks like Bluefist might take this if you don't get Rage Drive.
Oh, what a step!
Hey!
Oh, he does it!
Bluefist round of
Wow,
applause. That was
nice.
Sick. That was sick. That was sick. That was such good, at least a defense right there to know that he can step the second hit of that Rage Drive if he goes for it. And then like just the way he played, like his timing on the counter hits, the way he shut him down with the peekaboo stance, like the way he made that comeback in the first game.
Yep.
Like very dominant performance right there, and you know, kind of proving to Saiyajin that first two right there, that was a fluke, bro. You know what I mean? That was a fluke, bro. I got 2-0 this time. You know, 1, you know what I mean? But yeah.
You know what I like about Bluefist playing that match? He was being defensive and he was being more aggressive. He was doing more of the peekaboo stuff, but he knew when to, alright, I'm going to be offensive now for a couple. And
then he knew when to hit the brakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes when you're a Steve player, not hitting the brakes can get you killed so much.
And equally, if you're too defensive, then he's just like, wait in.
Then he doesn't have the best punishment either. So it's like, you know, you do have to have that blend of, okay, raw aggression, and then, oh, I know when to hit the brakes now. And then you have to have that solid defense, because even though Steve's punishment isn't the best, he can get some good whiff punishes and things like that with the Sonic Fang. And, you know, his punishes, they might not be the best, like, you know, damage-wise, things like that, but he can go into pressure off them. So, like, say if he hits him with the 1-1-2 -10, he can go into the duck cancel, start his pressure from there. So, you know, it is useful to Steve to be on the defensive sometimes. Sometimes. And Bluefist showcased that very well. So, very well played to Bluefist. And he gives his team a good start in this round robin. So, they're looking to, you know, even it up 1-1 and take it to the final match.
Yeah, very strong start with that. I like the clear blend of offense and defense there before, where he was knowing when to back up, knowing when to sidewalk, knowing when to backdash, knowing when to just poke and just space and just throw things out. But then when it was his time and his turn, he was going in with the strings. He was knowing when to mix them up, knowing when to. I like the fact he brought in that throw right at the end. You haven't seen Bluefist use any of Steve's throws apart from the low into the 10 count one.
The peekaboo one.
But then he done a different one, so I like the fact he was just flowing.
He gets really good ulti off that as well. Maybe that's a move that he can look at and be like, oh, maybe I should use that some more in tournament. Because to be honest, I don't really see Bluefist use that a lot at all. Plus, Steve also does have a 2 command throw where he kind of like elbow drops them. That's really good to use like now and then as well. Like, because people don't really expect throws from Steve that much because they're looking out for the jab so much, and then all of a sudden Steve's busting out throws and stuff.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's just a little extra part that he can add to his game. But overall, really well played by Bluefist. A couple little mistakes, but you know, that's how it is. It's 1-1 between Saijin and Bluefist. So if they do play again somehow, it will be the tiebreaker set. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Between those two.
So yeah, there we go. The first match. Good turnaround there. Bluefist. Is this the start of something bigger? Because we saw with some players, it takes a while for them to get warmed up.
Yeah.
It just wasn't ever getting settled, but this was a completely different player. How he played
in this new set
yeah,
now.
exactly.
And then like he can use the information that he's gained from the last round robin, and obviously you've also got the Miguel player on their team as well.
Yeah,
which also
tech
looks
support.
like he can take some time to warm up. But Weathers versus Bufflars. Bufflars back to the Marduk, going to the character that gave him some success in that first.
He should do well in this matchup because he does main the character.
Well, but the thing is, a lot of people that main a certain character might not actually verse that certain character a lot. Like me as a Jack main, I main Jack, but I never fight Jack, so I'm not the best in the Jack matchup. Like I can fight Jack and I know stuff about him, but it's just like being familiar with all the situations. I'm not really so much because I don't really fight good Jack players. Oh, nice cross up there. Oh, Weathers, he wants that. Oh, he gets shin kicked by Marduk. Gotta look out for that, because if you do block it, that's a big launch for you. You can turn the tides on Marduk. He loves that human projectile.
Yeah,
move, man.
that was just crazy distance away, and his Weathers had none of that.
And he went for the follow up as well. Got counted. Pretty ballsy move. But
yeah.
No. Oh,
right.
Nice.
Let's mix
Went
up
for the throw. Nice. Okay, can he turn things around from this? We do know he's got the raise drive. One more poke. Oh, he gets caught moving or something with the running free. So it's 2-1 to Weathers. Bufflars. What can he do? Okay, nice punish on that. Minus 30.
Kick.
Nice.
Good option there.
Oh. Bufflars does need this round if he wants to progress.
Oh, the
wow, he
second
gets hit by the second hit. Weathers not looking too familiar with Marduk from getting hit by that. Oh, that's punishable as well. He's definitely not familiar with Marduk. Bufflars should abuse that. He wants to get the low. Look, he's waiting there. He wants to. Bufflars is hilarious. Look at him.
He just runs and tackles him. Oh, nice break there. And does it again.
Rinse the tackle. Oh, that is seeable.
Just slams his head into the ground.
Wes has not been too familiar with the matchup, and Bufflars taking advantage right there.
Oh, I got command grabs too.
Oh, he wanted to get him with the low again. Bufflars. He's trying to troll right now. He should play a bit more serious, because look, he went for it again. Why? There's no need to.
Yeah, these things are going to cost him.
Wow, he whiffs as well. Yeah, Bufflars kind of deserved to lose that match, in my opinion, just from the way he approached it with those. Like, it would have been funny if he hit him after the sixth try, but like, you know what I mean? Like, is it really worth losing a match? That,
and then at the end, he tried the same string again to think maybe he's going to get caught by the second hit, but Wes just knew, I'm just going to back away as soon as you whiff. This matches like that, you don't need to start dropping and wasting when you have crucial games that you need to win, and
for your team as well. Like, if he won that match, that could have been so beneficial for his team, because it would have been like 2-0 from you know, Blue Fist, and then it could have been like a match to him as well. So it could have been like that would have been really good momentum for his team. But because he kind of like chose to mess about, then like that momentum's been killed now.
Yeah.
So it's like
you have to try and, you know, as much as that damage, and you're trying to go, oh, I want the big damage, I want to sweep, but you know, this is playoffs now.
It never worked like 5 times, so why not do it again? You know what I mean?
This is playoffs now. These teams are good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might get it once and you fall in love with the damage, but again and again and again, especially
when you're not even in range.
Yeah,
to
he charged him when it was like literal max distance, and he was just on the floor, just trying to.
And it's a really bad position, even though like he does have those 2 options, the mid and the low. It's a really bad position because you head towards and you just facing him, like you don't really have a lot of options apart from those 2 options. If your opponent knows that's what you're gonna do, he's just gonna wait there.
When he tried to do something, he got counter hit with the low, and then full combo there. So hopefully he can tone that down a bit and, you know, just start to play a bit more composed, because he does have this controlled sense of wildness and craziness we talked about before, and he can play fundamental, so he just needs to remember that, you know.
Maybe he might stick to Marduk though, because he doesn't want them last mirror match, maybe. So we'll see. But it would be fun to see a last mirror match. Don't get me wrong.
You don't ever see barely any losses, then you have 2, man.
Yeah. In fact, that would be quite sick. I want a last mirror match actually. Let's go. but the thing is, Buff Lars, he uses a lot of characters. So Armor King.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, not the right punish on that. Oh, he went for down forward 1 giant swing, the classic setup, day 1 setup. Oh, jab pressure, down back 3 count hit. Oh, Buffalo's getting some decent damage right there.
That was decent damage.
Wow!
Oh, side throw.
Gets back for, well, side throw 3.
Just runs up and throws him again.
He's like, oh yeah, you've got a shining wizard. I've got one as well, bro. Don't watch that. Oh, down back 4 count hit. He's got the same move as Armor King, basically down back 3. Oh. Wow, such a punishable move. Oh. Wow, Buffalo really doesn't look comfortable.
The Armor King's switch.
I reckon he would have been better off with Marduk, to be honest, because he was doing well until he started messing about. Like,
whoa, just gripped him out of the air.
That's the thing with Buffalo. I don't really think he like stays with his character when he should do. Like, if he loses, he's like more or less guaranteed to switch. Oh, no whiff punish on that. Oh, went for the.
Oh, see, going for the big stuff, that might work a couple times, but will that get him?
He went for the elbow the next time, though.
Just
wow, he could have just done a little low kick. Like, why would you do it again? I feel like Buff Lars is kind of like messing about. Like, it's like the way he's playing, like it's so like trolly. It's like he's trying to create a highlight.
You have to start playing more solid and serious without doing.
But Wes is 1 round away from taking this whole set. So.
Yeah.
Wow, just whipping all over the place. Oh, no punish on that.
I like this poke from Wes's.
Oh, half bar. Oh, drop kick.
Oh, he's fishing for that counter hit there.
Oh,
he's lucky.
Jabs him out of the orbital heel. Lucky that there's off jabs there.
Oh, nice. Just interrupted that. What?
Wow,
what?
why?
He just runs up cartwheels over.
No whiff punish either. Random that. Well, Buffalo's tried. He tried, but you know it didn't happen in the end. So Weathers takes a dominant 2-0 right there.
Yeah, that was just a wasted match there. You just the momentum that Bluefish just built up, just like that was
taken away basically by a bit of more or less trolling. That didn't work out for him, and to be honest, sometimes it's good to see a troll not win because like you're trolling, but this is serious stuff, man. People take this stuff seriously, bro. So you know what I mean? Like it's good to troll when it's a good time to troll.
Oh, there's controlled trolling. If you're playing solid and you're gonna do
when you're on rank match and you're just messing about with you know what I mean?
But even so, in this scenario, You're trolling, you know, whatever you want to say, has levels. You know, you're in the lead, you're winning. You might get a bit more creative and go on.
Maybe if there was 4 games up and it was 1 to them, the other team, then maybe a little bit of trolling wouldn't be too bad. But when you literally you've lost the last set, the last round robin, and then you needed to keep that momentum up for your team, that, in my opinion, just wasn't a very good time to start messing about, and he did pay for it. So he loses that 2-0. And hopefully, you know, we'll see him take it a bit more seriously next time he plays. But we've got an interesting match next, though.
Yes, I'm interested to see tech support again. They're going against Divine Trick. So in this match, I can't even remember what happened. It was a crazy first set. But did tech support
play Divine Trick?
Yeah, did he beat him last time?
I don't think he did. He didn't play Divine Tricks. I thought he didn't.
Okay.
He played Saiyajin, and he nearly made those massive comebacks.
Right, okay. Yeah, we just got word that they didn't actually play, so this will be the first time we're seeing
them play.
it.
And I've heard that Ling Xiaoyu and Eddie Gordo do very well against Miguel.
What have you heard? What did they say?
Apparently Miguel's low hitting mids just don't really hit.
I could see that just if you just look at him
I think he's got options. Personally, I think he's got options for the matchup. He's got.
I think you know them stomps, them low.
He's got the he's got the move that's kind of like Kazuya's 4-4 kind of, but it's like his version down 3+4. It is punishable, but he's got that. He's got Sav down forward 2. He's also got the down 2, the elbow. But it's going to be down to tech support to know these options to see if he uses them. But if he doesn't know these options that he can hit AOP with, I think, in my opinion, he's in for a bad time. So
I wonder if he's also sort of had a chance to look at the combo off the low sweep, because we both are recognizing that he was getting the sweep and it could have got him matches and games and whatnot, but he wasn't getting the full combo off of it. He was just getting one hit. I'm hoping that his teammates have said, you know, you can get more of that. Quick YouTube it in the interim in the break that we had, because that's key damage that could
win you sets. It could win the whole round robin for them. Like, you know what I mean, more or less, or would be a big contributor that towards the round robin. So if he has looked at that, fair enough. But the thing is, what I think he's going for is the sweep into the Sav down 4-2, hoping that they roll back. But the thing is, I don't think they're going to roll back, because they know that he gets a mini combo off it.
Big boot.
All Sav down 4-2. I think he should kind of like rinse that in this matchup. I don't know if Link can punish it. Maybe she can shoulder it.
Wow, just goes for the punish on the sprint kick.
Oh, Sav down back.
Big low. Oh, just jabs her in the face. Boom.
Nice.
First round up to tech support.
Random hot kick right there. No whiff punish by Divine Trick.
Wow,
the armor move. Miguel's armor move is so underrated. And yeah, nice by tech support. Just knowing that Sav down 4-2 is good against Link.
That's what we talked about with that low.
Mini combo every
perfect.
time.
Just perfect in Divine Tricks. Tech support.
Going in right now. I think Divine Tricks is having a bit of a problem with that Sav down 4-2, so let's see if he can learn how to avoid it or punish it. Oh, what a whiff punish there with that Sav down 4-2 though. There's nothing he could have done about that. Just don't whiff. Oh, headbutt. Wow, tech support getting
and he didn't
comfortable right now. Nice little punish right there. Oh.
I like his movement, but it's backing away movement.
Wow, he went for the Sav down 4-2 again. Tech support definitely knows, like, she's not going under that, so I'm going to rinse that all day. And he should do it again as well. Just because he lost this round by whiffing it, he shouldn't stop doing it. That's where all his success is coming from.
That was some dirty mix-up on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, can't hit 4. No. Oh, gets the flow. He didn't get the... No. Oh, okay. This is bad position for Divine Trick. Oh, he's going to do that. Wow! Nice. That hit her out of the Cali roll. No way. This is what I mean. I think Miguel does have options.
Oh, duck there. Oh, just get some boot. No.
All he needs. Why would you do the boot one?
Oh, wow. That was a bit low. Tech support.
Tech support. Weird decision making, but
takes over Divine Tricks.
He just takes it over Divine Tricks, and I think tech support's weird decision making kind of like threw Divine Tricks off, and like Divine Tricks like what, like you know what I mean? And he just lost 3-1.
Weird, but he's compared to the player that he was, he's improved. Where I can see he's doing things intentionally. He's not. I'm just doing this.
Doing this randomly. Yeah. He's doing it because that's just the way he plays, and he feels like these moves are gonna work in this situation.
Yeah, and they're gonna hit her, and she's going low, and he's not been able to really get his foot in the game there. And nice work.
That was good anti-Ling though, because he could have been going for like down forward 1, hot kick, things like that. But she's gonna go under that all day.
Yeah, so I didn't see. I saw him do
whiffed hot kick once. Yeah, but that was it. He didn't really do it like when he's close to her. And
you see Miguel's jabs when he's like.
Yeah.
I saw him do that once, and after that he was doing mainly moves that are like mid, hitting low. He was
mid,
constantly making that decision.
He didn't do one down forward 1. I don't think. I don't think he did that once. So like and. He probably knows that she's just going to go under it, so why am I even going to down forward 1? You know what I mean? So, also down back 4 is a count hit low as well from Miguel. That gives down 3+4, the move that I was on about. That flips over, so maybe that might be decent in this matchup as well. So we'll see if he uses that move as well. But overall, pretty dominant game. 3-1 to tech support.
So it's all on Divine Tricks now to try and bring it back.
And also break the momentum for... the opposing team, you know what I mean? So but the thing is, tech support, he wants the momentum in his team's favor right now. He wants
they need it
to get that that round robin back. You don't want to just lose a round robin like that and then not get nothing back.
They're doing everything to turn it around. Now Divine Tricks is by no means newer player, so he being able to adjust and being in a tournament, he's no stranger to comeback. So we'll see how well he can turn this around and to know why. Alright, he's obviously using some specific anti-Ling stuff. So him just going into certain, I don't want to say flowcharts, not in that way. Him going into certain tests and habits to make sure I exploit Ling's strengths against him. But it's not working. He has to adjust, and I believe that he can. Whether he gets the win, we'll see, because tech support is going to know that he's going to be... having to switch up his game as well. He has to be aware not to get too complacent and doing...
Definitely. Nice little punish there. At least he punished it. Punish is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Better than nothing, went into sweep. Wow, he just did that. Wow, random hot kick right there. And he gets the launch into the mix. He's like, oh, what? You feel going for the sweep, bro? Nah, fam.
I like that word. Just sweep out legs.
Tech support doing really well in this matchup. And this isn't meant to be a favourable matchup for Miguel. But he's just, the way he's playing the matchup, he's just, like, it feels like when someone knows good anti-Ling versus Divine Tricks does a lot worse.
Big boot.
Nice boot. Tech support is just on a roll right now. He tried to duck that, but he didn't commit to the duck. Nice duck by Divine Tricks there. That should be near enough.
Jump over. Yeah. He loves his jump over tech there.
Yeah. I thought something like that was going to come as well. He went for the back one, but wow, it didn't work out.
Right, this should go down.
Then.
Okay, no.
Oh my god!
Whiff into.
Just ragdoll Miguel.
Delay.
He could have punished that. Wow!
Just shoves it off the
them through the stage, bro. Just go over there.
He don't need no martial arts. Just chucks it off the stage. Tech support, man. One round from taking it for his team. He blocks that as well.
This is getting tense right now. Wow, Magic 4 out of nowhere. Divine Tricks straight to the wall. Side wall. Okay, what kind of setup has he got now?
No.
I don't know how tech support got hit by that. I don't know whether he's ducking. I don't know what. He just got hit. So, final round, potentially, of this set. But Divine Tricks has got the momentum. But hot kick. Nice. Wall setup.
Nope. Go for the
he went for the 2 throw. And he's noticing that Divine Tricks isn't breaking throws a lot.
Oh, no. He presses down.
Wow. He knows. He knows that. I never do that, by the way. I never do that.
This just shows how far he has come as a player, man.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. He's still not getting his... What's going on? No, punish. That recovers way too fast. He blocks it!
And he blocked...
No! That doesn't hit! Oh! Oh! So what?
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Come on,
man!
Texapour!
If he low parried those lows and just did a basic combo into a rage art, he would have won. He would have won. But Divine Tricks getting so lucky there. I don't know how he got that. And then
the defense.
Wow. The defense was on point.
Mental.
But the optimization just was the thing that kind of left him, like it kind of lost him that, because if he low parried the rage drive first of all, he would have won.
Yeah.
If he low parried the first low kick, he would have won. If he low parried the second low kick, he would have won. He just blocked all of them and didn't punish any of them.
And I didn't see a while standing 4 to even like challenge when he blocked the low as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, this Texapour, I keep saying it, but honestly, seeing players go through the season and saying this is a new person that's coming to the arena and playing this well, then that was just.
But that is just, that's not how you want to lose.
Yeah.
The second match of a first to
man,
two.
It's so close.
When you get robbed in a second match of a first to two like that, the third match is so hard to get your wits back together and just perform how you was performing at the start.
Yeah.
And
He's
a player like
team.
Divine Tricks will notice that. It's like, oh yeah, I've got him now. He's not playing as well as he was before. Let me just run all these gimmicks on him.
His team need to motivate him and go, bro, you got this. You have this. It's a team thing. You had it. And they just feed him all their energy, man. Boy. They need to just give him the energy, because he blocked the rage drive. He blocked it. You know when she goes and does a little up, he blocked that as well. I was like, I would have got hit by that.
Was low parry. Just one low parry, that was it. Down forward one, jab rage up. Would have been over. Would have been over 3 times in a row. 3 times. But that just goes to show how important low parrying is sometimes against a character like, let's say, Marduk, where he has the low parryable low, the down 4. Maybe low parrying at the end of rounds isn't the best idea. But when you're on low health and like you say you're on this much health and he's got like this much health, yeah, like a low parry is so important, because a lot of people try to close you out with little lows, right? Which you can't really punish that heavily. But if you low parry them, you get your combo into rage drive or rage art, and it's a big punish for such a small move, which you can literally use to kill rounds. But Divine Trick smelling that tech support is a bit flustered, and wow, Zab down 4-2. That should be death if he does the optimal combo, which he doesn't. And
just goes to the knee. Wow, what a turnaround. He was getting battered at the wall, just turns it around. Tech support in the lead, 1 round up.
Sav down 4-2 is gold in this matchup, bro. Use it. Go on. Down 4-2, this woman. He's done that like 4 times.
He needs to be careful. He doesn't get baited though.
Sweep into hop kick. I love that sidestep cancel that he does. It's really sick. Oh,
he just gripped out mid-spin. Delay.
He went for that last hit, but you know, no punish from Divine. That's a setup from Divine. He knows if they press a jab after that,
the hop kick crush it. Yeah. Back against the wall now. Oh no!
Robbery.
Now he's done straight into the rage. This is going to do a big.
I've got a feeling that tech support just keeps on ducking at the wall. Yeah.
Oh, just.
I think he keeps on ducking at the wall, and he'll be a big life lead ahead, and then he'll just end up losing just because he's ducking at the wall. Oh, mini combo.
No, he's lucky.
No punish though. You can't whiff punish that with that. He needs to just down for 1+2 it. Oh, no. Snake Edge, Divine Trick's not having none of that.
So he has to be careful of doing that. He's done the whiff into
wow, little girl death fist. But yeah, tech support. Can he even it up for a final round, or is Divine Tricks just gonna take this right now? Let's have a go. Have a look.
Just clubs her on the head.
Oh! Okay, what combos you got? Okay, fair enough.
Oh, nice back
Okay, that setup didn't work this time. She was just a bit out of range. Oh, he went for a setup, and no, that was a setup. He went for the hot kick. Oh, he holds down on it though. That is so good that he knows how to do that.
Oh, good. Just stops her like that.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's throwing out the different stuff now.
No, you can't launch that with that. Unlucky.
He's going to go for a low. And Divine Tricks takes that.
If tech support just had a little bit more knowledge on the matchup, just a little bit. That could have went differently, but Divine Tricks clutches out that second match.
Do you know what? I think for his level, he was playing at his optimal as best as he can. You know,
yeah, he could have had that 2-0, but it's just
the
I
level
don't know
that
what happened in that second match. But
I mean, the level that he's come from and how, you know, how he used to play and how much he's improved. He was playing as hard. There was many times I thought he was going to be dead 20 times over, but he came back, he clutched it out. He still fought in there, so he was playing. I think at this stage he needs a couple more tournament entries, more matchup knowledge, and then he's already got into a next new level there. He was playing at max potential. He will play on this day.
Just a bit more optimal with his combos as well, and then he'll be set. But it just goes to show, Saiyajin and Divine Tricks are just robbery masters. These two guys are just robbing everyone all over the place. Sets where you could potentially say, yeah, they should have lost that. They're just using their tournament experience and just clutching it out every time. So yeah, unfortunately for the Vikings, they've lost their momentum and the Claymores have gone up 2-1 already. But we got Bluefist versus Wezzers again, and if I remember rightly, Bluefist beat Wezzers last time, did he? Oh, he lost to Wezzers last time. Wow, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Crazy. So this is another run back for Bluefist, where it's like, okay, you beat me one time, but can you beat me the second time, bro? You know what I mean? Let me just get that little bit of download. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We'll see.
That extra internet connection and that.
I hope the momentum was you know, just at the start of it, Bluefist started off really strong, and then just quick, it just died down. But then tech support, even though he lost, I think the way it went down, it was unfortunate, but
he's still making it stressful for the other team. He's still making it like, yo, you lot ain't gonna win easy. Like, you can lose every match if we play correctly. You know what I mean? Like, if they just did a little couple things better, they could be up 3-0 right now. So yeah, it's crazy though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting close. This is what it is now. We're down to the playoffs. This is the best of the best teams from each group, and they're trying to fight for that place in the semi-finals. We have this season has been better in many ways, but the improvement of the teams across the board has been good, and individual players. So even if teams don't make it to the playoffs, when we've been seeing regular names from previous seasons, they always have been better. They've always have improved.
Yeah,
so that's
definitely.
what I like, what we've been seeing so far. So every week there's been just some crazy.
It's just natural matches, though, isn't it? Like, say if you've been playing the game for like so long, an extra year on top of that, you naturally, as a person, you're just gonna get better.
The main point that I'm saying is that they stuck with it, because everyone can play and you win a few matches, but you play against someone better than you and you get bodied on ranked, you get bodied in tournaments, you go 0-2 and then they quit. But the fact that they're sticking with it, because fighting games, I would say, are one of the most brutal, because there is no six-man team, there is no team that you can rely on. It's you
on your own, innit?
Exactly. In this format, there's a team, but when it's in the match, it's you. There is no one. There's no one.
They can't just pick up the pad for you in the middle of the match and just like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to just.
You lose, it's on you. You go 0-2, it's on you, and it happens to everyone, you know. But the fact that the players have been coming back, getting better, is good to see.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Okay,
punch.
no launch on that again from Bluefist.
Oh.
And that's a repeat of the first match where he lost. But Wezzers, he wants to prove to Bluefist that he has his number. Like, he's just gonna go under all his eyes, just like that, and he's just gonna make it a hard time for Bluefist. So let's just see if Bluefist can.
Oh,
rage drive!
Out the rage drive. Oh, I like that.
That's dead.
It doesn't even get that's it. Boy.
So what I said last time about this matchup is Bluefist should play the kind of defensive kind of Steve style, where he just lets Wezzers kind of hang himself.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he executes that game plan. Oh, he ducked. I don't know why, but he ducks and gets launch rip. Oh, throw there as well. No break. Back one count hit. Don't dash up on the fox.
Oh, delayed it. Oh, it just goes for the big low there.
And Wezzers knowing that as well, like, he's like, I've got all these high crush options. If you go for that back one, I've got so many options to kill you with. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Superman punch.
Okay.
Oh, he just goes in for an orbital. Oh, then just does another big move.
Wes is knowing that, like, if he does use that up forward 3, he's probably gonna hit because it's gonna go under everything Steve wants to do, more or less.
Good delay there, right in the corner.
Oh, nice. Oh,
just
the
banging
fake
him
pressure.
up.
That was not real at all, but he just worked.
Oh.
He didn't want to commit to that low because it's like, if I get hop kicked or anything,
and he was anticipating the rage as well.
Yeah. Very nice play by Bluefist. And you see that move from Lars, that down for 2-1. Not only does it have good high crush on it, but it's got a lot of range. It's got a lot of range, so you just get clipped by it for no reason.
Ooh, perfect though.
Yeah.
Wesley just went up there, just stood there, bap, low post.
This is where I think Bluefist needs to chill out just a little bit. Like, don't get high crushed all day. Kind of, because if he just waits out a little bit, Wes is going to throw out that sweep or that orbital heal.
You're right. He just needs to let him kill himself.
Yeah. Oh, wow, he ducked again. I don't know why, but this is going to do a lot of damage.
Oh no, he's back against the wall now.
Oh,
stop.
Slams him on the floor. Wow, that did a lot
he doesn't
of
stay
damage.
in the pose. Come on. How you gonna stomp in him and not just stay like that?
That's the last special.
Do you know what I mean? You just stay there. No one else like has got the cool stuff.
No one else has got that, innit? That's pretty sick still. But yeah, Wes is just showing Bluefist. This is not going to be easy for you, bro. Like, I've got answers to Steve. Like, that's the thing. I feel like Steve's one of those characters. If the other character has answers to a lot of Steve's best moves, it can kind of be hard for the Steve player if the Steve player just doesn't know how to switch up their style. Where, like, so it looked like to me like Bluefist, he kind of just stayed with the same style that he played in the first set. And it still didn't go his way. He didn't like change his timing, change his patience. He didn't do that, and he still didn't launch punish the down back 4 on block. Where if I reckon if he did start doing those things like launch punishing that, started just to be a little bit more space orientated, like just space him out and just whiff punish him and things like that. I reckon he could have made that a lot harder for Wezers.
You called it right in that matchup. And when you seen Wezers, after about a few jabs and a few hits, he's gonna go big orbital, up forward 3,
down back 4.
Yeah, he just does big stuff. So if you just wait. And when he does one of them, it's just like take your pick and just have that punish ready. As you said, you got to realize what kind of player that you're
fighting against.
If this person is ready to press buttons, all right, you're gonna press buttons. Once it's my turn, I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna put myself in like +5, and you're gonna try and press buttons. You're gonna match. Are you a person that just turtles? You know, you called it. He's gonna hang himself if you just wait. But he's playing the same match. He played with Saiyajin, it worked, but. And to adjust it.
If you've noticed about Bluefist, we've seen Bluefist compete a lot in this arena clash. And if you notice about Bluefist, one of his specialties is sidestepping into that 2-1 into the big launcher. He hasn't really been doing that a lot in this matchup, or even attempted to step Lars. So that could help him out a lot as well. But Wezers just going ham on him.
Look at that low as well. Just followed him the whole way. Spent the rage drive already. I'm not sure about that.
Ooh,
how we can see about play styles. You know, Bluefist was on such a hot streak, but then Wezers just, yes, I like it. Goes to the mid there as well.
I do think this is one of those matchups where Lars doesn't do that bad in it. I reckon Lars does pretty well in this matchup, but I do think it's winnable for the Steve.
Yeah.
But the Steve has to play the matchup right, where I don't think Bluefist is actually playing this matchup how he should be to get the win.
See, look, there you go. But then he doesn't get the right punish because it's a float.
He kind of like whipped.
And he was ducking for like 10 hours there.
That last match, he was kind of ducking a lot, and I don't know why. Like, because maybe he wants the down back 4 to just come and then get the launch punish, but you know, what's down back 4 gonna do on normal hit? Not a lot.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, back one counter hit. This is Bluefist's chance to get his reverse sweep and show that he's got that comeback potential. So let's see if he can do it.
He sidesteps it, but then doesn't get anything substantial.
No. He went for the counter hit. He was betting on the fact that he's betting on the chance that Wezers kept on pressing buttons after getting stepped, and then he would have got the down for 2 counter hit. Well, nice combo there by Bluefist.
Just wait out. He's gonna do something big.
Rushing him with jabs like that
There it
isn't
is.
a good idea in my opinion.
And another one.
Oh, no launch on that.
Just a backdashing low from
unlucky. No break.
Rezzers.
Okay, raise drive. What's he got? Okay. Wow.
Sweet bang just goes in with it, and Rezzers
takes it. What's that? 3-1. 3-1.
Wow. I thought we would have seen a different match, but again, you mentioned it before. He just didn't change up his playstyle, and then we saw flashes of it, but he wasn't It wasn't enough. Before, you know, you waited a bit. There was up forward 3, the orbital heal. It was just always there.
Wezzers did a good job though of like noticing when Bluefist was trying to like keep it a little bit patient, and then just chopping him down with lows.
Yeah.
Whether it be the big sweep, whether it be the stance transition into the low thing and things like that. But I reckon if Bluefist did use a little bit more down forward to space him out, sidestepped him a little bit, it could have been a different match. But it just looked like Bluefist just wasn't that experienced in the last matchup to kind of like know the way to play the matchup, because like, you know, I've been playing the game since like T6 and that, so like there was Larses everywhere in T6. So like for a player like me, like I've seen a lot of stuff like 1,000 times where as a player like Bluefist who's like kind of newer, it would be like, you know, it would be more difficult for him to know the ins and outs of the matchup to make it more in your favor. Because I reckon if the Steve player doesn't know that matchup, it's very hard for Steve, in my opinion, with the cross options of the last player. So unlucky to Bluefist. 2-0 to Wezzers. 3-1 to the Claymores. Took away that
momentum is well and truly gone now. They're 2 matches away from winning.
But we got Buff Lars versus Divine Tricks, who Buff Lars actually did beat Divine Tricks last time with Marduk pretty badly. So we'll see if Buff Lars can repeat that, or if Divine Tricks has some, you know, anti-Marduk tech up his sleeve.
Well, we'll see what character Buff Lars is going to have any success with on this time. I think just the gameplay, what we saw in the previous match, you know, needs to just be a bit more controlled. Divine Tricks will definitely capitalize on any random whiffs and things like that. And it's all to play for. You know, you still got a couple matches, but you don't want to go down lose a set 4 games and then it's basically game over when they were so close of turning that momentum and going the other way. So it shows that once you have that experience and that strategy, and you got that data from the first one, you just need to just ride with that wave and really talk to each other. Just be like, look, tech support has been playing really well. Bluefist was playing so well as well, but he just fell prey to that style, and it's about that styles make the fight. You can say that person beat that one, that person plays this in this tournament, but if this person plays against this kind of style, this character, it may not even matter that this person goes to a tournament, they're going to win because you just don't fight against that style very well and that character.
Especially in the first 2 sets, like maybe in a longer set first.
You got time to work him out.
You got time to, you know, but in a short set like this, you need to be like, you need to adjust fast like this.
But in saying that, it's a short set, but now it's a second round robin. By now, you have to see, by the second round robin, I know what this kind of player is. This person's a top player. This person's kind of defensive or offensive.
Eddie?
Yeah, he does have an Eddie.
Why, when you beat him with Marduk the other time? What's the point?
Don't know.
Very bad decision, in my opinion, by Buff Lars. Very bad.
He does have an Eddie. I have seen his Eddie before.
So have I.
We'll see what happens in this matchup. So just kicks him up and makes him stand up again.
Divine Tricks probably thinking Eddie himself, like, Eddie, really? You gonna try that on me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what's what I do to you? What? Buff Lars? Oh, nice launch punish by Divine Tricks. Everyone's gonna have that launch punish on point because they don't want to get swept by Eddie.
Yeah.
They want to make him pay for that. Oh,
okay.
Trickery by Divine
underneath
Tricks.
that.
Trickery all over the place.
Sidestepping to get his back to the wall.
Buff Lars is doing weird.
He's just dancing. She's like, "What are you doing?" He just
it honestly looks like to me that Buff Lars likes to troll a little bit, and it's just like, I don't think this is the time and place to make a troll montage. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion. Oh,
nice pressure.
Nice little poke in there by Divine Tricks. Oh, big ball splat. Set up. Look at the old key, man.
Yeah, he goes.
Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
she stayed low. As soon as he got up, she just swept him back down on the ground.
Bro, that was so dominant by Divine Tricks. Like, just proving the point. Like, if you're gonna beat me, make sure you pick your best chances of beating me. Don't just mess about and, like, you know what I mean? Because he's already proven that he can beat him with Marduk. So it's just like, at that point, like, when you know you can beat him dominantly with Marduk, why switch? Like, you kind of like messing about and more or less, in my opinion, disrespecting your opponent. Like, not what's it called? Underestimating your opponent. That's what it is. So it's just like,
yeah.
When you do things like that, it can blow up in your face. And the thing is, this is a very crucial match, because if he could have won this set, it would have been 3-2, and then he only one set away from evening it up. Whereas if Divine Tricks wins this now 4-1, that is such a bad position to be in, and then you risk getting too old in the 2 round robins. And the thing is, when you get too old in the round robins, that is like such a dominant statement, saying like, we had, like, you know, first to 5 sets each, and you lost both of them pretty badly. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it doesn't tell the full story when you see the 2-0, but you want to go out fighting, and you want to go out right to the edge, you know, and you've got multiple characters that you're jumping between, and the play styles, you know, the momentum is pretty much in the ground, in the dirt, you know, so there is no momentum now. So it's just basically hanging on and seeing how long it takes for Claymores to take it, seal the deal, kill them off, and then, you know, get their spot into the next round. So now they can't get complacent. You know, it's not over till it's over. So they're gonna play their heart out and play to the end. But it's not looking good for the York team. And, you know, the team were making finals pretty much every season up until just recently. So there seems like there might be another one where they're finding it difficult to progress past the playoffs. But we'll see what happens. You know, I'm really impressed with tech support. You know, I have to say, this season has probably been the season of the new up-and-comers showing that they actually are really good at this game now.
Okay, Buffalo's going to his main character. Not going too well too far. Divine Tricks just seems to be like
running over him.
Yeah, he just seems to be in his zone right now. Just all over people, shall you. He's got his momentum running himself, so let's see if Buffalo's can stop this in some way.
Good option there.
Spacing out, but there's no like whiff punish attempts or anything. Just not pressing anything. Like,
I respect the defense more than the crazy stuff, at least.
Yeah.
Oh. To go for the spring kick.
I mean, that move does so much damage. Like,
it's difficult to get the balance, because now we're seeing 2 defensive, and Divine Tricks is just running right on him. Oh, he went for the
gimmick.
Just
that's a gimmick though.
Yeah.
Real. Oh, over hill. Wow, why did that miss? Why did that miss? Harada. Okay. He deserved that.
That was unfortunate.
He did deserve that round. I'll give him that. But let's go. Oh, orbital hill again. That jumping low does launch. You have to be ready for that. If she's in Art of Phoenix and goes for that jumping low. Oh,
wall bounce.
That wall bounce. Such a good wall bounce from Ling, because it is safe as well, I think. Oh,
that shoulder miss as well.
No punish.
Yeah. Just still looking for the little low now.
He's got a chance. Buffalo's got a chance. Can he do it? Or it says one orbital hill.
Oh my god!
Shooters are steady.
The psychic.
Why would you drop the combo? You can't just make me look good like that by calling the orbital hill and then not kill him, bro. What the hell, man?
Surely there was a rage art combo that would have been simple.
He could have just done, yeah.
No.
He just needed to do a screw attack. The wall wasn't even there. He went for wall carry and the wall was nowhere near.
Wow, just sidestep that completely.
Spacing out, just loads of spacing right now. Just looking at the pre-stage, lava and all that.
Divine Tricks is just gonna, he's got so much life Nice reversal. Slaps him up. Get off.
Oh,
wow.
Big counter hit by wow.
Oh, that
drops
missed
the
as
combo
well.
again. I don't know whether it's down to Ling's hitbox or he's just messing up the combo. Like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
But unfortunate there to Bufflars. Didn't really go his way. Was at 2-0. Pretty dominant by Divine Tricks, and now they go up 4-1.
Yeah, that's it. One more, and it will be
All it's going to take
clean
is
sweep to well, not completely clean, but you know the one win from Bluefish, that momentum that was all riding high on was just
gone straight away.
It's gone. So Clyde Claymores, man, they're showing that they're strong team. They come back. The comebacks on both sides have been crazy, but it's showing the tournament experience of Clyde Claymores.
Definitely.
You know, much higher there. But tech support has really impressed me and shown that he has some things he needs to work on, as you know we all do.
But he knows how to find the hit though.
Yeah.
Like, even though he can improve on his optimization of his combos and you know, a couple punishes in here and there, but he does know how to create the opportunity, like create the whiff, create the hit to actually, you know, start the offense or comeback. So he's got that part down. He just needs to polish up a little bit on the other parts.
And defense is kind of, I would say, it is harder in Tekken to learn than offense, because you press buttons. Yeah, I'm doing stuff, but now you have to defend against things. And I have to say, from a player who's fairly new, his defense is pretty good. Yeah, it's good. After blocking it, then punishing, maybe even challenging with a while standing fall, you didn't do too many or didn't low parry. But still, the fact that he was making the blocks, knowing when this person's trying to mix me up and they want me to duck, but I'm going to stand and block, stand up and commit to standing and blocking, and he was doing that. So I have to commend his defense.
I also think that he's good at noticing when his opponent's defense isn't really working well against his style. So he's noticing, okay, they like to run in after I whiff this sweep, let me do the hot kick, or they're not blocking the sweep, let me just keep on doing the sweep, they're not blocking the stab down 4-2, let me keep on doing it. And he sticks to those things, and he makes it work for him. It's just the little things that he needs to add on top to his game now, a little bit better punishment, better combos, and then he'll be a much better player.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. But he's already a good player, but those things there will help him close out first to two set and things like that. Because the thing is, in first to two set, like, it's literally first to two wins, so any little tiny little thing that you mess up on, or you didn't do the right combo, so you got someone made a comeback on you, it's so crucial, because then one little round of momentum switch can literally switch the momentum for those two games. Because, like, how many times, like, are you playing Tekken and then, I don't know, someone will like free streak you, and then like you switch the momentum on them, and then you come all the way back and you start streaking them. That happens a lot in long sets, but in the first of two, you have to make those adjustments a lot faster than you would in a long set. So, you know, those things will help him out a lot, and I'm pretty sure he will look back at these matches and listen to what we said, and you know, add those parts to his game. So he's going to be a pretty good player to look out for in the future as well.
I definitely agree. You know,
but it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
It's 4-1, but still, this is the potential last match, and we have tech support we were just talking about versus Saiyajin.
I feel like he needs to use that back foot arm move a lot to stop the chainsaws from Saiyajin, because if you get the one hit against the Lisa while she's in the chainsaw stance, she doesn't have the chainsaws out anymore. And I think Saiyajin's trying to gimmick him out because he knows that tech support doesn't really know how to deal with the chainsaws.
I think that tech support...
Look at the sidestep cancel.
Oh! No, he's going to die.
Yeah, that would have been sick if he stepped it though.
Yeah. And it wouldn't even have killed because she had a bit too much life, but I see what he was trying to do.
You like the attempt anyway. But the thing is, when you're on low health like that, trying to absorb a move just isn't going to work, because anything's going to kill you, so there's no point in doing it.
Oh, the second hit. You got to be careful when she comes down.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no punish on that. With punish on the chainsaws, and at least she's out of the stance, so that's a plus. But low into the throw. Saiyajin special right there.
Saijin up 2 rounds. Was taking it for his team.
Okay,
in
punish on that swing, yes.
No. Oh, just cutting up his legs.
Chainsaw stance out once again. And if you've noticed, Saijin uses the chainsaw stance a lot more against tech support than he does against anyone else.
Yeah.
Just because he just kind of knows. He doesn't really know how to deal with it.
He just stood there, like, I've got chainsaws, bro, so you're going to walk up to me, just slice them up.
That stance is so, like, annoying, though. It's like, her chainsaw is so safe, like, everything that she's got out of it. I'm pretty sure the launcher's not that unsafe. The low's only, like, -11. She's got other moves that, like, everything, all her attacks out of it are so safe, and then, like, she can just like fly, like the way she flies around you, she literally gets all the way around you.
Yeah.
Like,
I hate this character so much, but yeah, just
well, I think most of us do, bro. I think you're not on your own right there, but yeah. Saijin playing really well right there. 3-0, I think that was. So
one more, and he takes it for his team in this playoff match. Yeah,
he can smell the victory. So let's see if he turns up the pressure right now and pulls out the chainsaws again.
It's going to be interesting one if they do win one more potential match. The Bradford team is waiting them next.
Oh, and is it?
It will be a true test. That will be a true test.
That'll be a good match between these and the Bradford team. But we can't speak too early. Let's see.
Yes, that's very true.
Let's see if
we still got one more match. One more match.
One more match? You don't know if there's going to be one more match.
I keep having it. I don't know about the potential. We got potentially one last match. But Saijin has just been playing so strong.
Yeah.
Tech support has been playing as best as he can. You know, considering the level, Saijin is a tournament player. Travels around for tournaments, has been playing for a lot longer, so tech support cannot be disappointed how well he's played. You know, he's put in a lot of work, and the Claymores, I'm impressed with them. You know, this was opportunity for them to defeat a team that made it to multiple finals. To go, right, we're better than this team now. We're coming up, we're better, and you know we're trying to get to that final. And then after these matches, there's no easy matches. You know, they're all going to be difficult. You know, the London team had a difficult one. The Spartans today as well, going to the tie break. So let's get into this match now.
Oh, sat down 4-2, no punish on it though. No one really punishes there. Yeah. Nice. Full stomp? No stomp.
I thought the stomp was coming.
That back three doesn't hit ground.
He did a low and she jumped over his leg and hit him with a low.
Yeah, because that's really tough. Makes no sense, but you know. They gave us so many unnecessary buffs as well. It's like, why? Wasn't she good enough? Because no one complains about her, that's why. Everyone's complaining about Jack. Oh, let's nerf Jack. Oh,
he's just
chainsaws.
Yeah, he hop kicked was so far away. I think. Okay, he's going big for that low. Nice block.
He's just pulling out the chainsaws at every
Whoa!
Every opportunity he gets. Oh,
big
back
boom.
four.
Oh, he didn't probably expect that to splatter that.
Okay, tech support isn't going down without a fight. He does want this. Oh.
Nah, that does.
Wow! How would he know that?
No,
the thing is, I don't think he knew the get up kick was coming. I think he just wanted to do the mid in case he ducks for the low. Nice little punish right there. Just a whip.
Yeah, he went to do it again.
Wow! Caught him with the counter hit after he ducked the jab. Oh, chainsaw time.
Yeah, he's gonna can't stay on the floor.
He's like, I'm not gonna go low. Okay, I'll go low this time. I think that move's safe, by the way. That move, chainsaw move.
Wow, just rinsing the chainsaws, and this could be it. One more round, and Saijin can take it for the Clyde Claymores. Oh, just slicing him up, man. To get up low, he's just standing there as well. He's just laughing.
Like, you think those chainsaws bother me, bro? I got a hot kick.
Oh my god,
down
big boy punches.
Wow, it missed. It's because she's small.
Nice break. Just
Oh,
goes
snake
big low.
edge. This is going to be close to death. Last hit-ish.
Is he going to try and... Oh, no.
He bet it all.
Yeah, and that is it.
That's
Clyde
it.
Claymores take it.
Very well played.
They have
Very well played
defeated the
beside
York
you.
Vikings. Well done to those players. Well done to everyone. Great night of Tekken. My
Yeah,
God,
man.
there was so much crazy stuff that happened.
Crazy, crazy.
Woo!
It was funny. It was tense. It was everything.
The comebacks on it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, everything, man. Everything was just so good about that set.
There you go. 5-1 to the Clyde Claymores. They have defeated previous runner-up York Vikings, and they are out, unfortunately, for this edition of Arena Clash. So well done. Well done. So, guys, thanks for joining us for this week of the playoffs. Great match. Yep, so we are just going to get straight into the brackets to see how it's looking after this match. Ooh! Look at that.
Lionhearts beat the Kestrels 2-0. So that's a big statement right there for the Lionhearts, trying to show,
Spartans didn't have it kind of easy. They, you know, they kind of had a close match versus the Harriers there.
So Rams beat Armada 2-0, Vikings beat the Claymores 2-0. So, you know, these next matches is where it gets really, really sticky, really good.
London versus London. Like I said, last season on London, I think they dropped a game. So how the seedings turned out? They're actually facing the other London team now.
It's pretty crazy that the other London team are playing the London like
I said, because of how they I think the Spartans dropped a game last season, so their seeding didn't favour them in that way. So it's kind of worked out in this order.
Right.
But either way, you know, they've had a match that you would have probably just picked the Spartans to win.
Right.
But the fact that it went close to the decider and the sudden death, you know.
It's a bit mad. It shows that the
exactly.
improvement of the other teams
Exactly.
is real. Like, it's not just going to be free. Like, you know what I mean? Whitewashes everywhere. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be hard.
Exactly. Right. So, thanks for joining us, guys. Great match, great night of Tekken. Look forward to next week, because next week it will be Stratford Spartans versus the London Lionhearts, and you know you do not want to miss this. The reigning champions, undefeated champions. Oh, I just had something in my... We're going to try and show both matches next week. So there might be
How is that going to work?
We'll see. It looks like we're going to be sleeping here. We're going to be sleeping on the desk.
Okay.
I'm on the top bunk. You can sleep under the desk.
Bro.
So yeah, the London undefeated champions against Spartans. Now the Spartan team have got kind of buffed up from previous seasons, so we'll see how this goes. And we saw how the Clyde Claymores also improved, but they're going against the Bradford team, which are looking strong as ever. But it's getting close to that final. Who's going to make it to Insomnia? We'll see who's that one step closer next week.
I was a big traditional sports player when I was younger. I have an injury, which means I can't do this anymore, and it sort of fulfills that team aspect for me, and I really enjoy gaming from a young age anyway. My name's James Cowling. I play for the Business Strugglers, and my favourite game is League of Legends.
I've always played competitive games. I started Call of Duty and went through to play CSGO. And when I started playing League, I just wanted to get better and needed to test myself. My name is Jermaine. My tribe is Bristol Smugglers. My favourite game at the moment is League of Legends. For the most part, currently I'm just coaching, but when I do play and sub in, I play jungle.
As a sort of big team sports player, I really enjoy being part of the competition of the Arena Clash. I'm really looking forward to representing Bristol Smugglers and helping the team out get some victories as well.
Been going, I think, for 4 seasons in a row now, and I've enjoyed it every time. Whether the seasons I didn't directly play, I was just there just to enjoy the atmosphere and just watch things happen. It's really cool. It's quite nice to kind of grow friendships between the different tribes and even rivalries.
You come down, you'll meet some really nice people who are easy to talk to, similar sort of interests, which you don't always get to meet up to in sort of school and your standard activities. So just come down and enjoy yourself. It's the most important thing.